stream is live now. I am not sure if it is. Fan, please tell me if we are live. Okay, well, my preview just showed up on Twitch, pausing that, and okay. Let me quickly open Manager Rewards Request and just clear everything. There will be no cats tonight. Long story short, it was game night, and Hammond is stressed out from meeting so many new people. So we're not gonna frustrate him any more than he already is.
All right.
So let's get back to main scene. Open this up.
Shall I introduce the first topic that I've found?
Okay. Go forth.
Vote Loki.
You know, I have a feeling that this is one of those Marvel things that seemed really outlandish up until 2016. Okay. Alright, we're going to Firelink Shrine. Because I'm going to be grinding to get a +5 lightning weapon made out of my bastard sword. Yes, that's Gatorade, right. Long story.
So, I'll give the entire backstory on Loki, the abridged version of Loki up until this point.
Okay, because this is Marvel, which means we need to know which continuity we're dealing with.
This will be the usual. This will be comic continuity 616, so the usual.
Okay, standard canon. Marvel universe.
All right, so Loki was. Well, Loki got tired of being the bad guy.
Okay.
But unfortunately, due to the rules the universe was running on, well, that the writers thought were cool at the time.
Yeah.
Loki literally could not be a hero.
Okay, so he tried to go anti-hero, I'm guessing.
No.
Started hanging out with Frank Castle?
No, very specifically, Loki was doomed to always be the villain of the narrative until the day he died.
So I'm gonna guess he died and made sure it wouldn't stick.
So Loki arranged his own death, and this led into Loki cropped back up shortly thereafter with no apparent memory of, well, pretty much anything.
That's the magic blacksmith we just found in here.
Oh, cool. So Loki comes back to life as, you may know, Kid Loki.
Okay.
This is where the comic version of that came from. Kid Loki for a while hung around with the Young Avengers.
Okay, now that is weird.
What?
No, just the fact that technically Loki is an Avenger now.
Not technically about it. He's genuinely teamed up with the heroes a few times.
Yeah, it's just now he's actually been a member of an actual Avengers team.
So.
Okay.
Alright, so Loki.
And, oops.
So Kid Loki goes on for a little while, you know, being a hero, making friends. He hung out with the Maximus twins, actually.
Okay.
The reincarnated ones, not the older ones.
Wait, who did he hang out with?
Long story short, Wanda's kids died and came back to life as reincarnations.
Oh, right, because they are or are not demons, depending on the,
Well, Mephisto was responsible, but as Magneto pointed out, even... Yeah, Tommy and Billy. As Magneto points out, even Wanda Maximoff can't create a legitimate soul.
I mean,
so,
asterisk. She is...
Anyway...
She is stupendously weird.
Yeah, but the actual power, at least in 616, the actual power to just create a soul from nothing is not something she can do.
To be fair, that's not a thing in the MCU Wanda's wheelhouse either.
Yeah, it's like, that's like the actual domain of divinity or the like, so...
Which Wanda isn't quite at.
Anyway, so,
Wanda's not a god, but you can see godhood from where she stands.
Yeah, so anyway, Kid Loki hangs around with the Young Avengers with, who's on that team? Billy, Tommy, oh yeah, Patriot was there.
Who? Sorry, finally reached the Dark Race.
Right, Elias Bradley, his grandson.
Okay.
And I think Miss America was on that team. Anyway.
Okay.
Surprisingly, no relation to Steve.
I was about to go, did Steve and Natasha happen in 616?
No, Steve and Natasha and Bucky briefly. Actually, they were engaged.
Okay. Once again, Natasha's social life is just so weird, and I've just realized that I should have been running around with the covetous gold serpent ring.
It gets weirder when
I also need to...
Natasha's life got even weirder when they started implying she actually is Natalia Romanova.
Wait, she might be the missing Romanov.
As in, yes, she's somehow still alive, or a clone, or... it's weird.
Okay.
Natasha may actually be a legitimate part of it.
She might be the last surviving Tsar.
Or at the very least, a clone of her. Anyway, back to Loki.
Comics are weird. A Dark Wraith, over here.
Okay, so anyway, back to, so Kid Loki hangs around being a hero, bit of a hero for a while. I mean, he's a chaotic lunatic. He's a chaotic lunatic who's kind of always on his own, got his own little plan, but he genuinely seems to want to do good.
Oh, that felt good.
Like the time he arranged to briefly steal Wiccan's powers in order to try and age himself up and achieve godhood.
Okay. Wait, so our boy just decided, I want to be an adult, so I'm going to steal the powers of the guy who may or may not be growing into God.
That was actually the storyline where that was, where Wiccan possibly being God was very important.
Okay.
Should be noted, it was, from memory, it was Loki who told him that, so...
that's an asterisk and a half.
Although then Wiccan does temporarily send to superpower. It was a whole thing. I need to reread that. Anyway.
Okay.
So anyway, Kid Loki, now Teen Loki.
Oh, there's 2 chunks. Actually, I need to check my count on that real quick. One moment. I think I actually have enough.
So Kid Loki, now Teen Loki. Well, this is where things get a little more complicated.
Oh, yeah, because suicide reincarnation of Loki so that he can be a better Loki is...
No. So Loki then kills Loki.
Okay.
Let me rephrase. His old dead self killed his child self. And stole his child self's body.
Okay.
Okay, so the logic here is actually pretty simple. He gets the whole I died so my story's over a bit, and he gets to be himself. And all he had to do was murder a 12-year-old for it.
Yeah, that sounds like Loki.
This went about as well as we could expect for people actually found out.
Okay, roll. Sorry, I pissed off a bunch of dragons.
Right. So this I'm actually looking straight and paying attention to that. Yes, we need... I'll read more to you of that Loki rather than some other time.
Oh, God.
Anyway, so this leads into one of my favorite stories, Loki and Raspberry.
Okay.
This
was
was
to how he ran for the presidency.
We're getting there. So, like, I promise this is actually getting to that. And also, I just want an excuse to ramble on Loki's insane plan of kill myself twice.
So that he can be a hero. However, I will say his plan kind of inherently prevents him from being able to be a hero.
It gets better. Anyway, so I think
he murdered a 12-year-old.
Yeah. In fairness, he got a lot of PTSD from it.
Again,
Anyway, so remember this was during the time Asgard as a Nova.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, Asgard blew up, so they moved to Oklahoma.
Why Oklahoma? There's a perfectly good Michigan right over there. It's full of Scandinavian people. They fit right in.
From memory, Odin was possibly dead at the time as well. So Frigga's ruling the place, and she decides, you know what? Enough of this shit. You're all coming back. All the Asgardians, you're all coming back home.
Okay.
And to do so, she decides.
Oh no,
to
Grog,
hire
we're doing 616 right now.
Yeah, don't. Come along for the ride. So Frigga decides, well, every Asgardian that's not on Asgard has to come home right now.
So she hires a very bad place.
So she gets only the most trustworthy, skilled, reliable person to go get them all.
Loki.
It was actually a pretty good deal in his favor.
Of course it is. She knows her son. She knows that it's not in his favor. He's not going to go for it.
Yeah, actually, she was double-crossing him the whole time.
Of course she is. And she's Odin's wife. Knowing how to do a double cross is a survival skill in that job.
The deal is pretty simple. Every favor that Loki does for Asgard, Frigga removes one story of his evil from the world. Without those stories of evil weighing him down, he's more capable of writing new stories of heroic.
Okay.
Of course, she was actually planning to turn him back evil anyway, because she believes that's the role he's supposed to play, but that's a whole thing.
Okay, so now we can put Frigga down as also terrible parent. Okay, apparently the game is louder than us sometimes. I'm gonna go into the game settings and just lower the volume.
Sorry about that, Cole.
To be fair, I am running around fighting very noisy enemies.
So Loki goes around manipulating and plotting and scheming. Lots of cool double crosses. Briefly fights Doctor Doom. That was cool.
Who won?
Doom.
Naturally.
Okay, in fairness, Loki wasn't actually trying.
I mean, it's Doom.
Doom got him by surprise. Like, Doom is doing his big ritualistic magic stuff, and Loki's just trying to say, hey, I'm not actually here for a fight. Loki's actively trying to de-escalate the situation, and Doom is just like, and now I'm going to freeze you on a block of ice.
Because Dr. Doom.
Right, so that event briefly got interrupted by Asgard invading Heaven. I need to go read that storyline.
Wait, what?
So Odin's daughter...
Okay, and so if I remember correctly in 616, Hela is Loki's kid, so...
Yeah.
Okay, I don't have to ask you a question on that note. Is the snake in Marvel?
I can't remember offhand.
Have they acknowledged that Loki once fathered a snake, a wolf, and a half-dead woman?
Oh yeah, no, Jormungandr exists. I just can't remember if he's Loki's kid.
Okay.
I know Fenrir is acknowledged as his kid.
Okay. Have they covered the Sleipnir issue?
Not sure offhand, but random thing I did remember, Fenrir is in 616 is canonically gender fluid. That's kind of neat.
I mean, it's a wolf that came out of two giants. Shapeshifting's kind of his family shtick, so...
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's like, canonically, yeah. That's kind of neat.
It's
anyway.
really gender fluid if it's a shapeshifter.
Okay, so back to that War on Heaven thing. So Odin had a daughter, Angela.
Okay.
This was back when we had 10 realms instead of the 9.
Why did we have 10?
Odin got rid of the other one.
Okay. What was 10?
Heaven.
Oh god.
Spelled Hevan from memory.
Okay.
Not the actual, Christian heaven. That's a totally different place that also exists.
Yeah. And then there's whatever the hell is going on with, well, hell.
Yeah, that was a...
Double hockey sticks, not Loki's daughter.
Yeah, so Angela ends up. I can't remember if it's banished or sealed. Anyway, long story short, Angela ends up sealed away at heaven when Odin banishes the 10th realm from Yggdrasil. It comes back
Okay.
and there's a big fight. Anyway,
Yeah?
I'm not actually familiar with the details of that storyline.
Okay.
Just that it was a thing. Anyway, so Loki's, plotting and scheming, double crosses, and eventually comes face to face with, well, his future self.
Oh, great.
Oh yeah, Loki can, in this storyline, can canonically time travel rather easily.
Oh, yay, we have a time-traveling Loki.
Loki, god of evil, as he's referred to.
Oh, we have
Time
for
travel.
mischief?
Actually, no, even back in his original 616 appearance, he was referred to as the god of all evil.
Okay, the Norse myth lover in me is a little annoyed on that. He's not evil. If anything, that's a...
Yeah. Anyway, so Loki's evil self was actually manipulating a whole lot of events to try and turn Loki into himself.
Okay.
Trying to start a closed time loop. Future Loki was evil because future Loki went back and made himself evil.
But that's not how time travel works in Marvel. They work off Back to the Future rules.
Yeah, Loki does what he wants.
Loki, just obey the damn laws of time and space for once in your life. Okay,
So,
now to try to get my souls back.
Loki decided... So, our Loki...
Decided
reasonably
to be good out of spite?
Well, he was kind of falling into a bit of a depressive spiral because his one friend had left him. Oh yeah, Loki had a friend.
Okay. That wasn't just Thor making bad decisions?
No, Loki had a legitimate human friend. You'll laugh when you realize what her superpower is. She can tell when
Incredibly terrible judgment?
No, she can tell when people are lying to her.
Oh god, yeah.
Loki's one friend. This is the only person he physically cannot lie to.
I mean, that's the only person who can really trust a Loki.
Yeah, anyway. So Loki's falling into a bit of a depressive spiral. Not helped by visions of his past, of his child self giving him grief for the whole, murder thing.
Yeah. Which he deserves.
Yeah. So eventually Loki decides,
Okay.
you know what, fuck this, and just sets himself on fire and and just disappears for 3 weeks.
Yeah, that sounds about as dramatic as I would expect from Loki.
Okay, yeah, Verity Willis, that's her name. Thank you. Okay, I am skipping over some detail of like Loki realizing stuff and
Yeah.
character growth. There's a lot of intricate details there.
This is
Anyway,
supposed
Loki...
to get to Loki becoming president of the United States.
Yeah, so I just felt like going on stupidly long tangents because this is kind of crazy.
Of course, it's Marvel Comics. We don't come here for sanity.
So Loki turns up again.
This dragon's
Sorry,
getting on my
people
nerves.
So Loki turns up again, like at Verity Willis's apartment 3 weeks later
Okay.
as a woman.
Okay, so now we have Lady Loki.
Nah, they change back and forth a few times over the course of the scene. Just Loki being comfortable and gender fluid. Kind of awesome.
Again, shapeshifter. I don't know if the term applies for people who are literally whichever they wish to be at the moment.
Fair. Anyway, so Loki, big realization. They don't feel like being the god of evil. The god of lies and trickery just wasn't working.
Yeah.
So they decide to press the reset button. Loki's the god of stories now.
Okay.
Yeah, like, he can just do that
Who did he kill for the job?
himself.
You know,
As I said, he
don't
set
know
himself
what
on
I was
fire.
expecting to get for that.
As I
Okay.
said, oh yeah, there's this gender flood.
Okay, let's grab the...
Um,
Okay, there's
Yeah,
the brigand
as I-
set. I thought
as I-
we were supposed to get the...
as I mentioned, Loki set himself on fire.
Okay,
And literally just, like, burnt his entire apartment to ashes in the process.
wait, Loki had an apartment.
Yeah. I mean,
Alright,
it was wherever
living
he
on
wanted
Earth
it
at
to
the
be
time.
that day. I mean, it was wherever he wanted it to be, but...
Okay, that makes more sense. Red.
like, he just moved the inside to whatever door in whatever apartment building he felt like.
Okay, that checks out.
I'm pretty sure it's commented at one point the inside of his apartment's too big for the building it was currently in.
Of course, it's Loki. He's not gonna have a small apartment. He's not gonna have something modest. He's Loki.
So then the multiverse ended.
I assume it got better?
Eventually. I think you can thank,
Dang it!
Richard.
I have been
Excuse
slain
me.
once more.
Oh yeah, that was during the incursions.
Oh, right, incursion.
Yeah, so, the multiverse ended for like 5 minutes, it got better.
If I remember
Luckily,
correctly,
Loki-
incursion is when the multiverse briefly starts trying to be one universe. This
Yeah,
was
we
widely
fixed it.
viewed as a bad move.
Yeah. Luckily, Loki missed this.
Yeah.
No, seriously, the entire multiverse ended for a bit and Loki missed it.
And this is why Loki isn't just god of all existence at this moment.
You wanna know how?
How?
He left.
He was just out of the multiverse. Just go around to the corner store, get some milk.
Basically, he looked out the window and saw, you know what, the entire multiverse is kind of ending, but I'm god of stories and it'll fix itself, so I'm just gonna grab my one friend and skip ahead.
Okay, so more he just went, yeah, just skip.
I mean, he did briefly threaten the gods of Asgard, as in the gods that Asgard prays to, but that was a side thing.
I have many questions on that statement alone.
I'll read you this storyline someday, it's crazy.
What the... Okay, so Asgard has gods.
Yeah, it's
The gods have gods.
it-
This is God's
it's
section.
gods. It's gods all the way up. Trust me.
Yes,
Need
until we hit
need I-
Wiccan.
No, I'm pretty sure even he's not top tier. That'd be the one above all.
Oh, you mean Stan Lee?
Actually, I thought it was Jack Kirby. Anyway,
It might be either of them, to be fair. They're... I associate Kirby more with DC since he did his more interesting stuff over there, otherwise known as the entire cosmic level of DC.
no, as I mean, I seem to recall an actual Jack Kirby character existing.
Wait, they just had Jack Kirby cameo as himself, as the one above all.
There is a god character that I swear is like Jack Kirby or Stanley. One of the characters just exists as a divine level character somewhere in Marvel.
Yep.
Can't remember.
Okay, that's odd. I don't know how I feel about this. I kind of dig it, though. By the way, thanks for showing up on short notice. So anyway, they time travel past incursion happening. How does this get to Loki deciding to be president?
Give me a second. Okay, so multiverse comes back. Skipping across some stuff I haven't really read. Malekith decided to be a dick, but he's Malekith, so no one was surprised.
Yeah, it's Malekith, the most.
I mean,
what is he
okay,
currently holding the record for most wasted character in the MCU?
possibly.
Which, by the way, that is a competitive slot.
Do you want to know how petty Malekith actually is? He once heard of Iron Man,
Yeah.
and since the Dark Elves are technically Fae,
Yeah.
Iron hurts them.
Okay.
So out of sheer pettiness for Tony's name, Malekith set the Wild Hunt on Tony Stark.
Dude, I'm gonna guess the Wild Hunt got beat up by Iron Man.
I can't remember how that ends. I just know that it's
Either
something
that or
Malekith
Tony
did.
called up Steven for help.
Yeah, I can't remember the details on how that ended,
The
but
way
I
you
just
know that
love
something
Malekith.
bad is happening is whenever Iron Man and Doctor Strange are on the field at the same time.
Yeah, I just love that Malekith was like... for the record, from memory, Tony didn't even do anything. Tony just existed with the name Iron Man, and Malekith took offense.
Again, bloody Dark Elves. Not as much fun as the D&D ones.
Yeah.
Okay, so my souls are around this Oh no, they aren't. They're sitting at the top of that ladder, so I can't just do a cheeky sneak by.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna try to get this dragon to attack me. Who...
Okay, so like... Sorry.
I'm sorry, but that dragon seems to have sense of direction issues. Okay. Hello, buddy. Hello. Okay, hello. That was nearly a death. I got greedy. Okay.
Alright, so anyway, Malekith was being the dick.
Okay.
This briefly led to Loki stabbing Frigga.
Okay, okay. There's some connective tissue in the story you haven't given me.
Okay, Malekith's plan involved killing Frigga, so Loki had a brilliant idea. What if I just incapacitate Frigga first?
Okay. I mean,
So Loki
deny your
stabs her,
enemy
so she's-
his objective, I guess.
Okay, like Frigga was stopping Malekith's plan, so Malekith was going to kill her to get her out of the way. Loki's plan. What if I only mostly kill her? That way she's out of the way for Malekith's plan, and she lives.
Okay. Okay,
This
somehow
is-
heroic Loki seems to still be doing messed up stuff on the regular. These dragons
Yeah.
are actually fairly easy to deal with once you get them to come in the right room. Okay, let's go upstairs.
Okay, and finally, we get to vote Loki after lots of crazy bullshit.
Okay.
Quote, Loki eventually set his sights on the presidency of the United States.
Okay, now I must ask the obvious question first. What does this office have to offer Loki to make him want to do this, or was this just shits and giggles? Is this a Luthor becoming president just to annoy Superman thing, or...
From, as just reading a little ahead,
Yeah?
Loki's plan, by the look of it, was actually to help one of the opposition, one of his other people that were running.
But he effed up and won instead.
You'll see.
Okay.
It was, Gaia was the other one. Yeah, Asgard was briefly ruled by 3 women. And was in Oklahoma.
Okay. Oh, which would explain the... Okay, now I have to deal with a thing. Under our Constitution, only a native-born American citizen can be the president. How the heck does Loki qualify? Because I'm pretty sure he wasn't born in the U.S. or subject to birthright citizenship by virtue of one of his parents being it, unless one of the Frost Giants managed to walk him through the Washington loophole.
I think, reading this, he just got so many people to vote for him that...
Okay,
they had to...
the constitutional question was rendered irrelevant by the fact that there would be enough rioting.
I think reading it... Okay, that looked joke. Reading it, I think Loki just became such a good candidate that everyone was... So many people were voting for him, they had no choice but to recognize him.
Okay. Again...
Quote.
I can kind of live with this one, because on one hand, unconstitutional as hell. On the other hand, it's bloody Loki.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
I
sure
thought
that
it
if he
spawned in
actually
snow. I think it was
wanted the office, he would have come up with a acceptable fiction to justify it.
no. If Loki wanted the office, he'd just disguise himself as an actual American. You wouldn't know it was Loki.
You're correct there.
The president could be Loki right now, and you wouldn't know. No, sorry, Carl. I thought I spawned in snow, but I didn't. I was wrong. It was lag.
Transient curse myself.
Okay, so quote, after staging an attack on the two candidates, a situation with which Loki himself diffused, his popularity skyrocketed, fueled by his claims to the press regarding politics.
Okay, so Loki literally won the election by being a
we're not
good
up to him.
candidate.
No, we're not up to him winning yet, we're just up to him running, yes. What I love is, beyond faking an attack on two people,
Yeah?
and then him stopping the attack,
Yeah.
Loki appears to have run this legit.
That...
No mind control, no magic, just an actual campaign.
I want to imagine that Doctor Strange was watching this whole thing like... Okay, that's weird.
Loki has been more or less good on and off for a while now, so watching, but probably not in the we're going to jump on him and murder him kind of watching, more just the...
Okay,
This
let's
is just
figure
brilliant.
out if this is real or not.
It's like, even if some people did think it was real, I don't,
Yeah.
by now, I think Loki's reputation was such that most people wouldn't think it was evil.
Yeah. Just the issue is, it's Loki. Alright, how
After-
many Titanite chunks am I carrying around now?
After
16.
initially claiming, falsely, to have no desire to run, Loki announced the beginning of his campaign.
Okay.
While the masses were enamored with Loki, Daily Bugle reported Nissa Contreras was not convinced and attempted to defame Loki.
Okay.
That time when the Daily Bugle tried to slander Loki of Asgard.
I'm gonna be
Actually,
honest,
no.
not their smartest move.
Actually, no. Slander is spoken. It will be libel.
Yep.
Minor legal difference. However, all of Nissa's attempts to expose Loki proved to be futile and even counterproductive, to the point
Because he
that Loki
wasn't
spit them
actually...
to the point that Loki spit them in his favor. They tried to defame him, and he just made it work for him.
Okay.
I think the funniest part is that, as far as I can tell, this is mostly Loki running a legitimate campaign with limiting himself to only, human levels of...
One false flag attack. Which by Loki standards is like no manipulation whatsoever.
Yeah, like, he's limiting himself to nearly exclusively to human levels of manipulation back scenery.
Okay. For the
Like,
record, I'm looking away
average.
from the camera because I'm looking up Dark Souls weapons to try to decide what we're going to make the lightning weapon out of. Actually, wait, no, this isn't going to have any scaling, so... Okay. Straight sword's a little small.
Oh my god. Okay, I need to read the story to find out how Loki spun that one into his favor.
Okay, is there another claymore in the game? Can I get a second claymore? Nope. There is only one each spawn, and I've turned it into my divine claymore. Okay. What did he spend? What is this amazing thing?
These attempts included the revelation that Loki's fundraising organization was secretly a worshipping cult.
Okay, what's the problem with it? Even if
I
true.
just want... What?
Even if true, so what?
Alright, yeah, American politics are weird.
Yeah.
And the discovery that he had been directly involved in the Latvian Civil War, aiding one of the two factions.
I mean, like, half of the Avengers are also on that list, so...
Yeah, but half the Avengers aren't Loki.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do a dumb thing.
And I just realized I implied half the Avengers might be Loki.
I mean, to be honest, would that surprise us? Like, seriously, if Tony Stark just took off a mask and it was Loki the whole time, would we actually be surprised?
Not terribly.
I think I might actually use the Morning Star.
After Contreras exposed Loki's involvement in the attack on the two candidates, both polar opposites in public opinion on Loki inflated, leading to a state of unrest.
Okay, so he nearly started a civil war.
I mean, are you surprised?
Is Loki. Is it in my bottomless box? Because if it's not in my bottomless box, we're gonna have a small problem here. Okay, I did shove a lot of things in the bottomless box a while back. There we go. Transfer that back. Let's actually, you know what? We're in a pop-up chill stream. Let's go ahead and clean up my inventory a bit. Okay, let's get everything out of the bottomless box that we want to sell. Put everything into the bottomless box that we want to keep. Actually, no. We'll just store it. We don't get enough souls selling to be worth the time. I own a partisan? Hey, Abe, I got a gaming question for you now.
Sure.
You ever go through your inventory and just go like, when did I get that?
Yeah, a few times.
I'm having that right now.
Loki contacted Nissa and set up a live interview with the hopes to make people regain their composure. Nissa's remarks and a series of questions from the audience displayed that Loki didn't really have any actual policies or plan to run the country.
Okay, now that's just hilarious. And yet he's still going to win if I know how this ends? Okay, don't have the decks for it. Okay. Okay, need one of those. Keep the Astoras, the Balder side, doesn't matter, long sword, short sword.
The next day, when the elections were carried out, the support for Loki tanked and he lost the election.
Okay, so he did not win the presidency. Okay, I feel slightly better now. I've owned a tower shield that I could have wielded this whole time. Keep that one. Keep a skull lantern, ditch the talisman. Okay, so what happened after he lost?
1 second, just doing something.
Okay. This should dramatically speed up my inventory access time. Oh yeah, that's way less junk that I can't wield being hauled around. So anyway, what we're about to do is we're about to take the Morning Star over to one of the blacksmiths and get it upgraded to a +10 physical weapon. Which I might have the stones for. If we don't, we're going to have to make a different grinding run. I'm also tempted to just go kill the Centipede Demon tonight to get the easy boss out of the way. Leaving us with just 4 hard bosses. Yes, you can have the very large ember. Alright, purchase item. Actually, reinforced weapon. Morning Star. Yeah, don't have the base Titanite. I think I'm going to need 9 to get this upgraded. Overcounted slightly. Alright, yes, we could upgrade the lightning weapons, but we don't need to. Modify equipment, Morningstar to... Okay, yeah, we got enough to finish this upgrade tree.
Loki spoke to Contreras later, remarking that his plan all along may have been to help her become a rising star as a reporter who exposed bad politicians. An idea that she was rather skeptical towards.
Okay, let's see how the Morningstar looks in its current state.
They then parted on somewhat friendly terms. However, as he flew away, he was shown talking on the phone to one of the rival candidates. He had actually been in a secret deal with them all along to cause a split in the votes by running and then conceding, thus helping even out the votes a bit more, give them a better chance to win the election.
Okay.
Yes, Loki ran for president.
To be a spoiler candidate.
I'll be seeing you next week.
Okay. I feel I need to play with this mace a little before I decide to use it. Let's warp to Ulasil Township and go on my grinding route for a bit. Okay. So we made it through President Loki, which is...
Hold on, wait. Loki was Sorcerer Supreme.
I mean, I'm not surprised. He has the skill set.
Yeah, just what happened to Steven?
Vacation?
Being aware of the upcoming threats that would menace the Earth, Loki determined that the Sorcerer Supreme, Doctor Strange, wasn't ready for these challenges.
So he set up that weird challenge thing to decide a new one?
As part of a ploy to help Strange prepare and push his boundaries, Loki cast an illusion to trick Strange into believing that the Vishanti had decided to bequeath a mantle to him during a magical tournament for the possession of the title. Strange subsequently... sorry.
So he was fake Sorcerer Supreme for a little while.
Strange subsequently handed over to Loki his magical possessions, namely the Sanctum Sanctorum.
Okay. A little bit of honor before reason going on here.
It was a very convincing illusion, apparently.
I mean,
Loki...
okay, I will say I am a little disappointed in Strange. Because when Loki's involved, step one is you check for illusions.
Loki also repaired the Cloak of Levitation, which was apparently broken, using Asgardian thread he spun himself months after it was torn to pieces by the Imperator. Who or what is an Imperator?
Okay. Isn't that cloak kind of a cosmic keystone in its own right?
Probably. Okay. Minor strange villain by the look of it. Anyway, while being the Sorcerer Supreme, Loki began obsessing over a spell known as the Exile of Sing Soon, which would transfer all the magic on Earth to him.
Okay, this is a problem.
Since magic was striving to flourish following the Imperator's near purge of it, apparently this random guy I've never heard of nearly killed magic, okay.
It's just Tuesday for Doc Strange.
Loki's intention was to use the spell's power to jumpstart magic itself and at least temporarily fix the damage. Doctor Strange had locked away the spell inside the soul of Zelma Stanton, his apprentice, and not only feared Loki would use the spell for sinister motives, but that he would kill Zelma and trying to excise it from her. Steven's first attempt at stopping Loki resulted in the accidental death of his talking pet dog Bats.
Wait, what?
Apparently Stephen Strange has a had a pet talking dog, apparently it died now.
Okay, so we'll be back next week.
In order to stop Loki, Steven joined forces with Morgan the fucking Sentry? Really?
Isn't the Sentry off-brand Superman?
With fire. Let me put it this way. I've mentioned World War Hulk to you, correct?
Yeah.
Well, let me put it this way: when Hulk and Sentry fought during that, they nearly broke the planet.
Okay, because we had the strongest Hulk ever, and Sentry actually going all out.
Oh no, we got the strongest Hulk ever a few seconds later.
Oh.
Do you know what? That was rather interesting. Okay, this was Hulk as strong as he'd ever been before, but for about 3 seconds he went beyond.
Okay. Okay. Buddy, would you like to... Oh.
Well, look, explanation there. Someone killed
I
Rick.
think that dropped an item.
Oh, bummer. So during World War Hulk, someone killed Rick Jones.
Okay, which dumbass in the Illuminati thought that would fix the problem?
Actually, it was Meek.
Wait. As in... the bug thing.
Okay, he's actually got a really...
planet.
Yeah. He's got a much longer and much more interesting story in the comics.
Okay, I sorry, I do like
So-
Korg and Meek from
Yeah.
Thor 2. Would you
So,
like an
after,
explanation why they shoved Planet Hulk into that movie?
Which I'm vaguely annoyed by because it means we're not getting a Planet Hulk movie.
For a long story short, Columbia Pictures still owns the Hulk movie distribution rights.
There's also... I've heard rumors that Marvel is just too chicken to do a Hulk movie after, the last two.
Okay, the real problem is they actually can't make much money off it.
Oh yeah, that's the one. Anyway, so,
I like how you're just like, oh yeah, that explains everything.
fucking capitalism. So, the death of his wife and unborn son, his entire planet, a non-trivial amount of people he was friends with, and now the death of Rick Jones. Hulk snapped.
And we finally found his power level cap?
No, he took a single step and caused a Category 4 earthquake.
Okay, so we may have found the Hulk's cap.
I'm not sure if it's his cap, but even even Hulk there admitted, "You need to stop me now before I break the planet."
Yeah. Okay, lure those two off. I can fight these two on one with no problem, but the sorcerer as well would be an issue.
I'd have to double check it, but I seem to remember them standing in Manhattan. Hulk takes a step and they feel shockwaves in LA.
Yeah, that sounds like Hulk going all out.
That wasn't even him fighting, he just got super pissed off and took a step.
He's an angry boy.
That did lead into the Bruce and Scar road trip. That was fun.
Wait, what?
I'll get to that in forget Loki, this is much more fun.
Oh, these can be backstabbed.
So, Hulk, Bruce and Kyra's son, because it was kind of a three-way, Scar.
Okay.
S-K-A-I-R.
Okay, that's kind of just any relationship with Bruce is a three-way, because...
No. Kyra openly acknowledged and loved both of them.
Okay. Alright. That's kind of adorable.
Okay, I'm not sure if that hold up a planet thing. Yeah, whatever. Anyway,
Hulk OP, please nerf.
Anyway, so Scar, the Hulk's son,
Yeah?
finally arrived on Earth, and was kind of pissed off.
You left me on the planet!
Which, by the way, got even worse after he left.
Okay, it just sucks to be Hulk.
Now, did you ever happen to Scar after Hulk left it?
I mean, didn't he leave it because it got blown up?
It actually survived that.
That planet is so
It did survive what happened to it next.
What happened? Galactus?
Galactus. Yes. Unironically, Galactus rocked up. Scar tried to punch him in the face.
I'm going to guess Galactus' immediate comment was, "You're the Hulk's kid."
No, the ghost of Hydra. Because the ghost of Hulk's wife was still around due to her connection to the planet.
Okay.
She was magic, just roll with it. Anyway, she used her power to just banish Scar to Earth.
Just shunt him over and is like, okay, your father will deal with this.
Now, so Scar was, understandably upset.
Okay.
There's only one small problem.
Yeah?
His plan was to kill the Hulk. Bruce, couldn't Hulk out at the time.
Well, the Hulk was sulking?
No, I think they actually found a cure.
Okay, so he showed up looking for a fight with the Hulk to kill him and get vengeance for everything, and it's just like, there's just this wimpy nerd.
Luckily, Bruce, this was one of the ones where Bruce got to show off being an absolute asshole. Like, this Bruce was just a jerk.
Okay.
But, amongst other things, it did show him being pretty clever.
Yeah?
Because he immediately strikes a deal with the 7-foot-tall green lunatic.
Okay.
Bruce acknowledges that no cure he's ever had tends to work for long. Because he has actually cured himself of Hulk before. It just never sticks, and even he acknowledges it.
Okay.
So, Bruce makes a deal. Yeah, sooner or later, this is gonna wear off and I'm gonna Hulk out. How about I train you to kill the Hulk?
I mean, he is the world's leading expert on the Hulk and what it can do. I mean, he's been there after every time the Hulk is rampaged.
Fair. So, step one. Well, I can't remember if it's step one, but one of Bruce's early steps to training. Training Scar. What are the early steps to training Scar? Throw him at Dakin.
Who's Dakin?
Wolverine's son, who has a chunk of Muramasa stuck in his claws.
Okay. So something about is hard to kill, because I'm going to guess that he, like Laura, has Dad's powers.
Yeah. This does include a fun moment of Bruce beating up Wolverine.
Wait. Human Bruce beating up Wolverine.
Okay, he made a gun he made basically an earthquake gun and shot Logan with it.
Okay.
I remember it's like a taser that hits with the power of a Category 4 earthquake or some shit, and it just shoots Logan point blank with it.
That would do it.
Logan gets back up shortly after, but
he managed to put down Logan for a second, which that is a very small list of people who pulled that stunt off.
It does lead to this fun moment of Scar and Bruce going one way and Logan and Dakin going the other, and both have the same reaction.
What?
You know, we may have our issues, but at least we're not like those weirdos.
I think I'm gonna upgrade the Bastard Sword as my lightning weapon and keep the Morning Star as my melee.
Although, Bruce points out a great connection between Scar and Dakin.
What?
They're both angry people who wanted to kill their fathers.
Yeah?
Yeah, Dakin tried to kill Logan. They're on better terms now? I mean, it's not murderous terms, at least. I don't think they talk much, but...
Okay, this is basically a Damian Wayne.
Yeah, it's like, I don't think they talk much, but they can at least get along.
Yeah. Okay, walk from here to... Let's go upgrade the mace as far as it'll go.
Yeah, so the road trip's fun, including Bruce being really a massive dick.
Okay.
He throws his kid at... Well, he throws his kid at Doom.
Okay. Is there a reason, or is it just...
Well, I
Bruce in this arc was written as a manipulative jackass.
Okay. Okay. Would you like to know what I'm missing?
What?
A Titanite slab to finish the weapon.
Ugh.
Alright, let's
This did
go
lead
see
to a
how much
mod-
damage
this
the
did
lightning
lead-
bastard sword does.
This did lead to a rather interesting event for about
Alright.
3 seconds. Scar, calm down.
What did Doom do?
I can't recall offhand, but by the end of the fight, Doom had left. And we got one of the few instances I've ever seen of Scar turning his form off.
Okay, alright, so this very nearly one-shots these guys. Doesn't quite have enough damage to actually one-shot on it. Okay, it will one-shot them with its heavy attack. It one-shot one of them with its heavy attack, but the other somehow evaded.
I think these guys have like variable health or something,
Ugh.
which is a little annoying.
Alright, let's get out of here. We gotta go. I actually don't know what to do. I've actually done all the grinding I came to do. Actually, you know what? We will go from here and run down to the abyss and farm humanity.
So, Scar calmed down in a human form for one of the few times I've ever seen it, as he tends to stick in his Hulk form.
Okay.
Well, Bruce tries to bond and connect, and it's the, I know it's scary being locked in the other guy's head and all that.
Scar doesn't
Scar
have
tells
this other guy, does he?
As far as I can tell, no.
So you got
Or
the
if he-
Jennifer version of it.
Or if he does, he just doesn't care, because he basically tells Bruce to go fuck himself.
Yeah. I take it he immediately hulked back out.
Yep. So this big fight finally ends with... so this big road trip finally ends with Bruce hulking out and him and Scar fighting.
Okay.
They nearly break the planet.
Yeah, I mean, it's Hulk and Hulk Jr. going at it, so... I'd be disappointed with anything less.
It's actually kind of funny. Hulk is standing off to one side, getting ready to fight. And like 6 other heroes with super strength are trying to hold down Scar. It's not working.
Did we drag the Sentry out of pocket just to have someone in their weight class on hand?
No, I seem to recall it was mostly other gamma mutants.
Oh, so
like,
Jennifer was on hand trying to keep her cousin from destroying the planet again.
I think A-Bomb was there at least.
Again, by the way, Marvel series I'm most excited for, probably She-Hulk.
Yeah, it might be interesting. Although I
Again,
expect the lesson to be, I half expect the lesson to be screw the law, go punch people.
I mean, she does hang out with Daredevil a bit way more than you would expect. Intense Catholic brooding, man.
It's like Batman brooding, but slightly more religious.
Yeah. And then Spider-Man just rolls by for like half a second. Because, good grief, I am kind of surprised anyone still does street crime in New York City.
I'm surprised anyone does street crime in Gotham.
Okay, at least in Gotham, you don't have a... Okay, there's only one of them. So at least there's a chance that 2 of you are committing street crime at the same time and Batman is busy elsewhere.
No, Batman has a fucking army these days.
Oh yeah.
That's not counting the non-trivial chance you just bump into the Scarecrow or something.
Or Nightwing filling in for the weekend.
No, like, even ignoring Batman's small legion of superheroes that he's got hanging around him these days, there's a non-trivial chance you just bump into Scarecrow or Freeze or fucking Joker.
Yeah, I got...
Actually, no, I think Joker's still dead after Harley blew him up.
Go girl.
Yeah, she blew herself up to do it, but...
Okay, there's an item off in the distance here in the Chasm of the Abyss that I've not yet figured out how to reach. Let's do some exploring. See if we can figure it out. Alright, this... Yeah, we're off near the Manus boss fight, just farming humanity sprites now. Because I'm enjoying our talk. Oh, Grok has chimed in. Drake's interested in She-Hulk. Gee, I wonder why.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like your type is big, muscled women.
With incredible self-confidence, yeah. Yeah. To say Okay, there are many old Marvel Fox-era cartoons that may or may not have had a significant effect on my development. Hulk may or may not be one of them.
Fair enough, Cole.
Yeah, I concur with the fan.
The benefits of being bi.
Yeah.
I can appreciate twice the eye candy.
Yeah.
I mean, have you seen Nightwing's ass?
Yeah, there's a very lonely artist who does Nightwing's ass. These things are really good for humanity farming, by the way, and they're actually kind of... Now that I have the Fire Spear...
Up to a half-decent level.
This is max. This is as fiery as the Fire Spear's gonna get.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I got back the 10 I used to get my drop rate real high. Thing for those of you who are interested in playing the game because you watched me. 10 humanity is when item rate goes the highest. The whole humanity and greed parallel is worked into the mechanics of the original game.
So anyway, Hulk and Scar mostly work out their differences.
In the traditional way that Hulks work out their differences, namely with fists.
Actually, they end up crying on a beach hugging each other.
Did we get Doc Samson in to do that? Hello. There's another
Actually, I think
path.
Doc Samson may have been evil at the time. Can't remember.
Why is the only therapist in this setting alternating between evil and not? What was that item? I think that was a drop stone?
Help me, carving.
Okay. I am not wearing the gold ring. Thank you for that, Grok. I forgot that's a thing.
I think there's land down there.
Yeah, me too, and to be fair, the odds of me losing this humanity is pretty low.
Jump!
I have jumped.
I'm on stream, so there's a big delay.
I think this... Yeah, this is this area again.
Ah.
Ugh. I wish I could turn the darkness off in here for a moment. Actually, Zuli the Witch on YouTube probably already did that. Pardon me, sir. You weren't here before. And, hi. Thank you for reminding me about the ring, Grok.
Yeah, all things considered...
God, I just realized that we're going to have a grind very early in Dark Souls 3. My favorite armor set is available very early in that game. It is a pain to get.
Yeah, all things considered, when Bruce isn't being a massive dick...
Yeah?
He's actually not a bad father. I mean, he's better than...
Same as our boy in DC, who really, okay, was it rape at the moment? Did Damien...
I don't know anymore, and I'm too scared to go look.
Yeah, that incident keeps changing in an uncomfortable way. Okay, that ghost just started T-posing to establish dominance against the humanity sprites.
On the plus side...
Yeah.
Have you been reading the that new Batman webtoon?
No.
It's awesome. It's just family fluff. It's Bat family fluff, and it's official.
Oh, ow. Damn humanities.
There's an official like webcomic that's coming out weekly for
It's
free.
just the Bat
of-
family being family.
Yes.
You know, for the iconic loner superhero, Batman's really bad at being an actual loner.
It's possibly my favorite bit of Batman material that's come out in years. Yes, we need to read the latest chapter.
Oh. Yeah.
It's possibly my favorite bit of Batman material that's come out in years because I am so fucking sick of loner, gritty, woe is me, brooding Batman.
Alright, let's teleport out, because I don't think we can survive the drop down to the Manus boss room. I just noticed that my number of followers is currently very nice. I just realized that if this goes the way I dream of it going, one day I will have 6,969 followers.
Well, before that, you could go to. Well, one day you could have 420 followers.
Yes. And if everything goes beautifully, one day I'll have 69,420 followers.
By the way, Cole sent you something in your meme chat that you're going to really love.
Okay, let me tab over to that, because don't switch audio for the Discord. I have seen this cosplay before, and yes, I do in fact very much love it. And now Grok is off getting the Sunstone author's fan art of Wonder Woman.
Wasn't Damien dead? When was Damien? Okay, no, Damien's been alive for a fair while now.
Why?
Oh, speaking of that, what?
I mean, to be fair, his family's kind of known for refusing to stay dead.
Actually,
At least on the mother's side.
I think Tim has never officially. I want to say Tim's never died.
And there's more humanities. Okay, I'll be honest. I kind of want to max out my humanities for New Game Plus. Oh, the ones in here that were guarding Sif do not appear to respawn.
Huh. Oh, about that Batman webtoon, they do something beyond just family fluff, which I love. They do something really great with Damien.
Yeah?
He's actually drawn with a darker skin tone, acknowledging that he's like
Beautiful.
half Arabic. Because, okay, I'm not sure how to say this without coming off weird, but I love
when we remember that
not just
dudes
Damien.
aren't everyone, and his mother very much is not.
I mean, not just that, but I love
Yeah.
when the Bat Kids are not shown to be just carbon copies of Bruce.
That too.
It's like, okay, it's why I love that. It's why I love Redhead Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jason was canonically a redhead for a little while.
And
sure.
there it is. Grok got it in the meme channel. What do you think?
Give me a second.
You may enjoy. I probably sent this to you at some point in the past. Yeah, I like the way he draws Wonder Woman because it's how you would expect her to actually be built. Considering, you know, isn't she the god of war at the moment?
Possibly.
Diana's job with the Greek pantheon seems to shift occasionally.
Yeah, she may be. Oh yeah, Bruce.
Isn't she in charge occasionally?
Possibly.
Anyway, what do you think of the meme?
Yeah, that is really nice.
Also, read the text.
Yeah, I did.
Kara is just dying there. Okay, I'll be honest, I am going to be a little bit of a hypocrite on this one. Supergirl not looking, you know, like an Amazon, that I can kind of live with because Kryptonians are weird.
Fair. By the way, I'd like to point out, even if you removed Superman's powers,
yeah.
I still wouldn't want to fight him.
Yeah, because Clark is actually...
Just like,
Okay, this does
just like
actually open
6
up a
foot-
question. What does Clark lift? Like, does he
I don't
keep
know.
kryptonite on hand just to turn off the super strength so he can build muscle, or...
okay. One of these days, Drake, I have to drag you through Doctor Who, because, well, that quote in chat.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was on my way to this gay gypsy bar mitzvah for the disabled where I suddenly thought, gosh, the Third Reich's a bit rubbish. I think I'll kill the Fuhrer. Who's with me? River Song, okay.
River is special. I've got to show you this show.
Okay, that sentence alone has my interest.
Yeah, she's not in it nearly as much as I'd like. Recurring character for a few seasons, but she's River Song.
Yeah.
Okay, you ever know those characters where it's the only way to describe them is just it's them? Like, kind of like in Pirates of the Caribbean. He's Captain Jack Sparrow to just explain everything.
Yeah.
It's kind of that.
He's insane. It's just Johnny Depp in pirate cosplay. The character is just what the character is.
I have no idea what to say for... I'm pretty sure Johnny Depp didn't have a script for some of that movie.
Oh, yeah, Captain Jack Sparrow was not supposed to be a main character.
Oh yeah, I think I've heard that it was supposed to be about Will and Elizabeth.
Yeah. Yeah, Will and Elizabeth are actually supposed to be the main characters, but,
Well, they got Johnny Depp.
Unfortunately, Johnny Depp happened. Alright, let's use Homeward, because I think that's the last in the main set to fight. I think I can stack up to 99 humanity, so I think we're just going to chill until I get there. Actually, I think I'm going to do something kind of weird tonight.
Oh?
Okay, I feel like being generous to someone involuntarily.
We raiding?
No, we're gonna do something a little... Oh, right, I think I actually have to be human to do this. I have how many twin humanities on me?
By the way?
Yeah? 6.
Can I just tell you who she's saying that quote about the Bureau to?
Who?
Actual Nazis in 1938.
Okay.
She's literally staring at Nazis in the face and just listing all the things Nazis don't like.
Okay. Alright, I'm human for a moment. I'll just pop in. Let's put the black separation crystal on my hotbar so that I can leave. And hope I don't just get ganked, because that would make me sad. Come on, there's gotta be someone in soul range for me to invade and just be... I'm just gonna go in, drop a ton of twin humanities on him.
Wait for him to pick him up and stab him in the back.
No, then I'm just gonna leave.
You're nice.
I feel like just being kind to someone suddenly.
Fair enough.
Hello, carving.
So, what have you... Like, we've mentioned doing a Doctor Who kind of podcast thing.
Yeah.
Would you actually be interested in it?
It's been on our list for a while.
Oh, I'd love to do it.
Okay, could you go tell Automods to chill?
What the fuck? What is that misogyny?
Okay.
Automod, what the fuck?
Okay. I just cannot find anyone to invade at my soul level right now, and I'm in an area that should be... Okay,
Okay, I have no idea why it flagged Gorok's message for misogyny of all random things.
Okay, we're going to Chamber of the Princess. I can't figure out why we can't just invade and go give someone a gift that they did not ask for. If they don't pick it up, I think these will spawn, Okay. I think these will spawn, vagrants. Just go here so that we can activate the thing. Invade a world. I'll make a run on Solaire's Bonfire if this doesn't work in a reasonable amount of time. Okay. Come on. Okay, that's flashing a lot faster than it was. Come on, someone let me in. Just... I want to be a friendly invader. Pop in, give you a present, leave. Okay, doesn't seem to be anyone we can... friendly invade. That's gonna confuse the hell out of people. Just suddenly friendly invader. What do you say we do a boss since we're on?
Sure. Yeah.
Let's go deal with the damn centipede. I mean, actually there is a thing we could farm, but damn is the drop rate low. We're talking fun things. What do we want to talk about next? Because we're going back to hell.
Oh, goddamn.
We're gonna just go farm sunlight metals off the only enemy that drops them, and it's a fairly rare drop.
You watched Jessica Jones, didn't you?
Nope.
Really?
I didn't watch any of the Marvel TV before Disney Plus happened.
Yeah.
Once I figured out that they weren't actually that the connection was one way.
And barely at that.
Yeah. Again,
and like really poorly done at that.
Yeah. That was cheap ABC budget. Alright, so there is an enemy that drops... I should probably use any weapon but this. Let's use the Lightning Bastard Sword for now. I hope we get a better Iron Fist.
And I point blank refuse to watch Punisher.
Yeah, let's just say that it got my brother aware the character exists.
Can I just say, I kind of hate the Punisher.
I hate everyone who doesn't get that the Punisher is not a good guy.
Actually, no. On the topic, you know that
Also,
I
can
think
I
it was on
point out a hilarious note I kind of noticed?
What?
He's another damn Spider-Man character who spun off into his own setting.
I mean, it's kind of tradition. Deadpool was originally a random one-off X-Men character.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? It's like, Spidey does this a lot. I mean, last time I checked, Venom is running around as a cosmic-level superhero now. Although
so
Spidey also got promoted to cosmic recently. Okay.
So did Frank for a little bit.
Oh, there we go. There's one. Okay, that's 2 medals this run.
Frank Castle was cosmic level for a little while.
Winpool?
The girl version of Deadpool.
Okay, is it related to Gwen Stacy?
I think it's Gwen Stacy's Deadpool. I'm not sure. I do not care enough about Deadpool to look into his expanded cast.
Yeah. Okay, one moment. I just need to open OBS again, because I accidentally tabbed out of it. Okay. Remember to actually rest here. I think he did actually, Grok.
That might have been around the time he teamed up with Justin Bieber.
Wait, what?
there is a non-canon comic of the Punisher teaming up with. Okay, it was this thing for a while. Real life celebrities teaming up with superheroes, and I'm pretty sure the Punisher got saddled with Justin Bieber.
Is there a Barack Obama non-canon crossover? Because I think I've seen it.
Possibly.
Okay, can you quickly check for that? Because I've got this little inkling in the back of my head.
I really don't care enough to.
I'd also like to point out, okay, on the question of non-canon comics, I would like to say that what is my favorite of all of them?
What?
The Steve Rogers Dare PSA. Having Steve Rogers tell people that winners don't do drugs.
Oh, I've seen. Have you seen the Lady Cara review of that one?
I have not. Okay, we might have
great.
to. We might have to have a watch of that later.
It's great fun. Though though Lewis does miss the irony of Captain Steroids telling people don't do steroids.
Yes. Again, okay, to be fair, his is more gene therapy that rewrote him into a... Okay, is there... Okay, I thought there was one unaccounted for. By the way, yes, we are literally doing this just to get the new lightning bolt miracle. Okay. Homeward. This is actually a pretty fast loop.
Oh, anyway, as I was saying, okay, you remember that? I can't remember if it's over or if it's still going. I don't care enough about it. But you know that The Boys?
The satire comic.
That quote realistic comic. That quote realistic show.
Okay, as far as I can tell, it's pulling a Watchmen.
Okay, see the thing is,
it's meant to be satire. Unfortunately, Americans are terrible at detecting satire.
There's also the fact that it was written by Garth Ennis.
Yeah.
Also known as the superhero comic writer who hates superheroes.
Yeah. I mean...
Although, from memory, he's the guy who built a lot of Daredevil's backstory that's stuck around, so, you know, he can do good stuff.
Alright, let's see if the Astora Straight Sword deals with these a little better. Actually, kind of a funny weapon to use on these. Also, I did just realize something. I do actually kind of need to clear the Centipede Demon for a different reason. I think Solaire is standing next to it right now.
Huh.
Okay, let's just deal with these. There's a few back behind us. We need to not have these run all the way to the Titanite Demon. I think I saw an item drop over there. Thank you for dying. Okay, I see item drops over there. No item drop here. Oh god, I think there are two over there. But yeah, we'll just do this to get enough sunlight metals that I can stop, you know, trying to figure out how to co-op, because if I'd been a smart boy, I would have just co-opted the kept co-oping the gargoyles on Labor Day when we started
I'm getting aggressive DMs that Gwenpool is not Girl Deadpool.
Okay. Also, that one just jumped out of the world. Red Titanite chump. Okay, other reason to fight these.
Hi, Pat.
Hi, Pat. Go to sleep so that you can get to work, buddy.
You're allowed strong opinions. I just don't DM me demanding that I, quote, correct myself.
Okay, to be fair, getting that off is kind of...
You can DM me whatever you like. Just...
By the way, I would like to point out I am still just running around as Artorias. I like this armor, although I do need to retire it soon so that Sigmund can have his own look. Actually, let's try mixing in some other things.
I never said I don't like Gwenpool. I said I don't like Deadpool enough to care about any of his supporting his expanded cast.
Okay.
Because to me, Deadpool has like one joke and it's just not interesting to me. Okay, see the thing is, Gorok,
I kind of dig this.
even if I acknowledge that, one of my favorite superheroes is Superman.
Yeah.
The epitome of I do the right thing because it's the right thing.
Yeah.
To me, superheroes are meant to be about hope and doing good things just because it's the right thing to do and all that. I just never.
Okay, how's this fashion soul striking you?
Let's see. That's pretty good.
Wanderer set with the Artorias legs and gauntlets?
Yeah, I like it. I've just never cared about this realistic superheroes would be total assholes thing because it's just.
Okay, to be fair, as far as I can tell, The Boys was actually another satire. They were trying to be Watchmen and did it badly. Because Watchmen's also a case of... Well, actually, Watchmen is a criticism of how fascist the concept of superheroes kinda is if you stop too long to think about it.
And yet, sure, Gork, I can respect that. I've just always hated this real people are assholes thing. Because no.
Mathematically speaking, most can't be, because if we were, well, we live in a society... oh, God.
Yeah, it's just... I've never cared about this, real people with superpowers would be total dictator assholes. It's why I can't stand injustice.
Okay, to be fair, Injustice, isn't that also a timeline where Lois got murdered?
All of Metropolis got nuked.
Yeah, that might send Soups off the deep end. Literally his entire supporting cast and every emotional support human he has.
Yeah, it's just, I don't...
By the way, I think we just reached the point we need to be at.
Yes, I do not care.
This turned into an actual stream, didn't it?
Maybe a little. Because I read yeah, the can's are alive. I read superhero comics.
Oh, he got jumped out because we... Okay, also I need to quickly... Okay, instead of wave, I need to change this to... Sorry, Solaris here. Offer all my sunlight medals. Is this gonna get us there? We might need one or two more. Covenant Allegiance deepened. I guess we do need one or two more.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Cole.
Yeah. Okay, the Kent survived, but I don't know if the Kent surviving could hit Superman with survivor's guilt out of it.
Yeah, and that's fair enough, Gork. I mean, I do love me a good Batman for mostly that reason of the more, quote, gritty realism, unquote.
Again, this is the reason I prefer Marvel to DC. I mean, actually, I recently learned about something. Apparently Jarvis, as in the Avengers Manor Butler, got together with Doctor Strange and set up an emotional support group for the significant others of superheroes. Sets up a magic fog that causes them to forget everything not related to their dude when they leave. But they're able to provide emotional support to each other and remember it during the sessions, which is just sort of...
Huh. Yeah, and I can respect that. It's just...
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, Cole's right on that point, hilariously.
Fair.
Mathematically speaking, most people with superpowers are dicks because the villains do tend to outnumber the heroes. Okay.
I know, it's just...
That actually is kind of funny. Which, actually, that also undermines the whole point of those.
Hell, one of these days... Yeah, if we're doing a Linkara Watch later, Drake, I'm just gonna drag you through whatever happened to Truth, Justice, in the American Way.
Yeah. Oh,
also
look, we've got... Oh, that's 3 sunlight medals, or 2 and a Titanite chunk.
Which is still rather useful.
That's 3, that's 10. That alone would get me up in the Covenant. And I still have some from before I transferred out and accidentally botched my count. Some Sunny D to celebrate. We Homeward Bone with the Miracle. I love this Miracle for grinding, by the way. you know, just being able to boot back to Bonfire instead of having to oh, yay, I even remembered not to rest so that I would boot back here.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, if we're doing a Linkara watch through later, Drake, I'm dragging you through
Okay.
Action Comics 224, I think is the numbering.
Yeah, okay. We
Also,
just got something amazing.
okay, Cole, we've moved on from Gwenpool.
Okay.
I get it. I was wrong.
With Great Lightning Spear. Oh, hello. I did not realize that. It only requires one attunement slot. I don't have the faith to cast it, unfortunately. But we have a lot of souls, so we might be able to scrounge out 2 levels, especially because I can just chomp on the Manus soul.
Sorry. No, you're fine, Cole. Sorry, I was a bit snappy there. That's my fault. There's a lot of characters, and the one she's at least initially seems most connected to is just one of the ones I really don't care for.
I mean, he's occasionally useful as a foil to Spider-Man, weirdly.
Okay, Deadpool can be funny.
Oh,
The problem is,
it's also kind of interesting when they don't play him as a joke character.
oh yeah, one of my favorites bits that I've seen is Deadpool's way of dealing with a suicidal person.
Yeah?
He basically walks up behind, yeah, that building over there is taller.
Yeah, that's Wade.
And then he just drags the guy around.
Okay, that got everything we needed. I didn't need to chomp Manus' souls, it turns out, but now I believe we can, in fact, cast Great Lightning Spear. Let's see how the damage goes. Oh god, look at that bolt.
Okay, it should be known that does end with the guy not committing suicide. Oh, that is a big bolt.
Here's the normal one for comparison. Does the Hellkite Drake come back, or have I run it off permanently? I forget. Mr. Hellkite Drake, would you like to say hello?
Okay, my thoughts on Deadpool can be summed up as this. I liked the first movie. I will never watch it. I will probably never watch it a second time.
But yeah, Abe, I now have Great Lightning Spear.
Nice.
Alright.
Huh.
Next level's that. Okay, I need 2 more levels to equip Artorias' shield. Actually, that doesn't really matter. I need 1 more level to get my thing going, so let's go get some souls from one of my grinding areas. In all honesty, my favorite right now is going down to New Londo and killing Dark Wraiths.
Do you know why one of the reasons I want DC and Marvel to pull their heads out of us and do more collaborative stuff?
We want to find out that new universe that's being born. Praise the sun, fan. And also, I don't have a drink on me, so I gotta go get a drink. Hold that thought, Abe.
Alright. No, wait, no. Shouldn't do that. Copyright. Yeah, and I can respect that. I watched half an episode and I just couldn't go a second further. I watched half of the pilot and just couldn't go any further with it.
Alright, I return with tea, so that I may have the spot of tea that Fan has so graciously informed me that I must have. Yeah. Cheers, Fan. Okay, so, what do we want from this crossover?
The character of Jaime Reyes.
Okay.
You're familiar with his general shtick?
Ghost Rider?
Blue Beetle.
Oh, right. Sorry, one of the Ghost Riders is also named Reyes, isn't he?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. 2 characters with the same name. Both of them have murderous voices in their head that give them superpowers.
Okay, that is kind of funny.
We need the crossover. Yeah, and I found it so amazingly unsubtle.
Yeah.
Like, I found
Okay, it's always weird watching a ghost go on an elevator. What? Oh, you just saw it?
Yeah, I'm way back on the delay.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah, I'm still
yeah,
human
I-
because I popped to humanity to try to invade and give someone a gift. I still have that
No,
stuff
don't get
on
me
my
wrong.
hotbar.
Don't get me wrong, Gorg. I get the symbolism. I get the allegories. I just don't
like it. You're predictable, sir.
Okay, and do you know what the biggest problem is? I got halfway through the episode, I paused it, and I was thinking, so who am I actually supposed to like in this cast?
Yeah. I think there's, what is it, Invincible I've seen cuts from that appears to actually be doing that moderately well.
Yeah,
Granted, that one seems to be an allegory for boomers versus those of us cleaning up after their messes.
Okay. Oh yeah, and congrats on your semi-access to the PS5. Cole's got
What?
semi-access to the PS5.
Holy shit, fan, you need to play Demon Souls.
But, I got halfway through the pilot, the first episode of The Boys, and I just stopped. I thought, who am I actually supposed to like here? Yeah, I have hated every character that has had more than 3 seconds of screen time.
Okay.
Okay, maybe that's a bit that's a bit hyperbole, but you get the idea. I literally couldn't think of a single character here I wanted to see more of.
Oh yay, Transient Curse. That 5% chance is finally starting to come up again.
Nice.
Yeah. The Divine Claymore does a lot more damage, by the way. Oh, even more Transient Curse. Oh. Alright, if your cousin needs any help learning to Demon Souls, we have my VODs. Oh, crud. That... Gotta go back up. Because if that's Transient Curse, that'll like us through.
I can't remember his name, but that guy whose sister died? No, not sister, girlfriend. Yeah, he was alright.
Huh. Again, for the whole superheroing is complicated thing, I kind of hold up Marvel as one of the better attempts, just because...
Yeah, when they do it right and don't have Carol, the fucking... What even was Civil War 2?
A cash grab while they were on the verge of bankruptcy and losing the comics division because the MCU makes all the money now.
Like, okay, I've mentioned to Drake, but do you guys know what Carol Danvers was doing during Civil War 2?
It's dumber than you think.
So she got her hands on a mutant who had the ability to predict the future. I can't remember exactly how his powers work. So Carol decided, you know what, I'm just going to arrest people before they commit crimes.
So the plot of Minority Report, but with Carol Danvers.
It gets worse when the mutant's powers prove to be unreliable at best. But she keeps doing it.
Okay.
This gets to the point where your favorite Spider-Man,
Yeah.
Miles, has to go on the run because he's seen killing Captain America.
Ah, joy. I just like Miles because he's not Peter, to be honest. I've gotten like 4 versions of Peter in my life. I just enjoy having a variant.
I think it was Captain America, might have been Natasha? Something like that. No, Natasha? No, Natasha was going to kill whoever it was for him. It was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. I will hold that overweight 30-something Peter Parker from Into the Spider-Verse is the most interesting Peter Parker we've had in years.
Oh, I dig Peter B. Parker, although you do realize he's just Raimi Parker in the future, right?
I don't care.
Again, he's just... as far as I can tell, he is meant to be Raimi versus Peter. Oh, did I? I am apparently blind. Okay, how's the Fashion Souls look with the Elite Knight set used instead of our... I actually like that more with the Elite Knight set.
Yeah, that looks good.
Mid-roll with this. Fast roll if I turn on Havel's Ring.
And hey, that's not a knock to Tom in the MCU, whatever his name is.
Who?
MCU Spider-Man.
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland, he's brilliant.
Okay, Tom Holland is the first time we've actually had high schooler Spider-Man on the screen.
In a way, Tom Holland. Tom Holland is brilliant, by the way.
Although, hilariously,
his
he
spoiler
is
issue
basically
is
an adapted version of the Spider-Man cartoon that ran on Disney XD for personality.
Yeah, that's fine, but he's probably one of my favorite Spider-Man we've had in a while, just because he's fun.
He's also about as panicked as you think he would be. Also, okay, this is gonna sound weird, but I kind of like the fact that he's an Iron Man fanboy.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Because,
and like, no shame
yeah,
to
like, they actually retconned him into Iron Man 2. You know that kid with the the toy repulsor who takes a shot? Yeah. That has been retconned to be Peter Parker, and I kind of love it.
And like, no shame to Garfield Logan, or I can't remember his name offhand for the Raimiverse.
Yeah. I don't either. I grew up on that guy, and I can't even remember his name because Tom Holland has just eaten those brain cells.
Yeah, but no shame. They're both great actors, and they do very good with what they give.
Would you like to know some hilarity? Tom nearly spilled the multiverse like 3 years ago, before Endgame.
Okay, there's a reason they put Tom Holland with Benedict Cumberbatch these days in every interview.
Yes, they're basically each other's don't say anything guy.
Have you ever heard the story of the time Tom Holland spoiled Jurassic World?
I'm talking about the one that ran... I forget.
Tobey Maguire, that's it.
Yeah, Tobey Maguire. Yeah.
Thank you.
Again, the kid just spoils things. They put him in charge of keeping the Hulk under control for a little bit. I'm sorry, Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah,
I know him by that role more than anything else, which probably makes him sad.
But have you heard the story of how Tom Holland spoiled Jurassic World?
No, I have not. But I think I'm about to hear it.
So Chris Evans? No, not Evans, the other one. Star-Lord.
Chris Pratt.
Pratt. He's in that?
He said something to Holland, and Holland let things slip.
No, it's actually hilarious. So Chris Pratt and Tom Holland are chatting one day, and Chris mentions, yeah, I just got the script for Jurassic World.
Sorry, hey, we got a 15-second delay, fan.
Yeah, Tobey Maguire, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll get into it. So,
also, I have to just say, Toby plays a loser very well. Because you remember what happened when the Venom symbiote hit that Spider-Man. It just turned off all his inhibitions.
Yeah.
He just turned incredibly lame.
Yeah, the chat delay is really annoying. So Chris mentions to Tom one day, oh, I just got the script for Jurassic World.
Okay.
And Tom mentions, oh yeah, you're gonna love the scene with the volcano.
Wait, did Tom actually know anything, or did he just accidentally spoil a movie?
Tom Holland is actually friends with the director.
Oh. Okay, that checks out. Okay, so his power to spoil is so great, he even spoils movies he's not in.
He spoils movies he's not in to people that are in those movies.
Which is... That's actually kind of impressive. Oh, hi, Pop. Pop, nice to see you. Oh, yeah, the Peter Confidence dances. That is one of my favorite things.
Or, on the topic of random things, I saw this video of the Avengers cast doing they're on a game show or something all together. Yeah. And one of the guys they're playing, can you identify this cast member by a picture of their arm?
Yeah.
And there's some are right, some are wrong, and then they get to a picture of Mark Ruffalo's arm, and
Yeah.
everyone, that's Mark.
Okay, how did
Yeah.
they explain that then?
Literally all of them. Oh, that's Mark's hairy arms. Apparently,
did
Mark
we get a
Ruffalo has
shot
very.
of Mark's reaction to that?
I don't. Even he laughs at it. When it's him. Is that me?
Yeah. Okay, question. Oh, there's an edit of that with no music? Abe, there's an edit of, God, we just had his name,
Oh,
and I've
that sounds
forgotten it.
that sounds 1,000 times more awkward and awful.
Yes, we have to hunt that down and watch it. I've forgotten his name again. Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because Robert Downey Jr. is actually built. That's why. That's what's up with the long sleeves, son. Tony half the time.
Yeah.
Gotta hide Robert Downey Jr.'s workout routine.
Fun story that I've seen. Chris, because there's like 6 Chris's. Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah.
Tell that there's a bunch of them are on a talk show or something. They're all sitting on the couch. Chris is telling the story of the day he took his, I want to say, daughter out to a theme park.
Okay.
And they're like, "Hey, Dad, can I go on the roller coaster?" And the roller coaster, you must be this high, is just a little taller than the kid.
Yeah.
So Chris, come on, we'll stuff something in your shoes to make you taller.
Yeah.
And he's telling the story. So we get to the top, and as it goes down, I look over and I see them rising up out of their chair because they're not tall enough to be buckled in properly.
Oh, and then he just has to hold them down.
Yeah, so I reach over and I hold him down, and Chris is saying, yeah. Chris is saying, so I think those signs are actually there for a reason, and RJ Jay's sitting next to him. Yeah, think?
Yeah, fan. It's not. It becomes funny when you survive.
It's mostly funny. It's mostly funny because RJ is looking at him like, what the fuck is wrong with you, you crazy person?
Okay, to be fair, he is Australian. Okay, I am soul level 73. Next up, I think, is more attunement. Or endurance. Actually, I should probably pad out that vitality at some point.
By the way, I love that video you sent the other day.
What video?
Yesterday?
Oh,
Yesterday?
is it Christopher Judge doing dad jokes?
Yes. It's glorious. Because he says them all with that perfect deadpan.
Yes, he is just Kratos reading things. By the way, funny thing. Now that I have watched Stargate SG-1 to completion, I am very aware that Kratos is just Teal'c. Like, I am completely certain that the acting directions they gave him for playing Kratos was, just do Teal'c.
I mean, I've seen clips of Teal'c, and I do love things will not calm down.
They will, in fact, calm up. My favorite of him is... Actually, I have 2 that are kind of tied for my favorite Teal'c lines. One is, wild equines could not stop me. Oh, wait, no, his wild equines could not interrupt me, because he was still kind of getting English idioms down at the time.
Nearly there, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Teal'c is just a delight. By the way, there's also...
the other?
Okay, no, we are gonna go ahead and just go towards the Centipede Demon. I feel like killing a boss tonight, and this thing's so trivial, I kind of want to just get it off my checklist.
You said that about the dragon you died 30 times to.
Yes, however, there's also the advantage of the Centipede Demon is right here.
Okay, yes, but you remember it's just a stage hazard, we'll be in and out.
Okay, this one is kind of dependent on the thing actually getting into range, because it likes to stay to the point where I can't target it. This is one of those... Okay, as I believe I have said many times in the stream, Lost Izalith is clearly where they were running out of dev time and were just throwing things together, because every boss in this environment is jank as hell.
As seen by you trying to kill the Bed of Chaos.
Okay. Alright, so here it is. This is the Centipede Demon, so be ready to run if this sets you off. I think it's weird looking enough and... Oh, wait, right. It's been sitting upstairs on that ledge this whole time. Like, it doesn't really look like a centipede to me.
Bit freaky, but I think I'll live.
Yeah. Anyway, this drops the ring that lets you walk on lava, but do you notice what half the arena is?
Lava.
Yeah. Like, it's got lizard legs. Okay, gotta run, because that thing will just do ranged attacks all day unless I go into the... not really a safe zone, and... okay. I need higher fire resistance to make that. I think the ring might actually be sitting right there. Okay, so we're just gonna quickly trade out a bit of magic. We're gonna lose Wrath of Gods and pick up a very useful Pyromancy. Flash Sweat. No, not Iron Flesh. Iron Flesh kills me whenever I try to use it. Okay, so this Pyromancy basically makes you immune to fire. Are you laughing at my most recent death?
A little.
Yeah, that's just... It's lava, and it does... Actually, can I just point something sort of funny out?
What?
Dark Souls has the most realistic lava in a video game because you can run on top of it.
Huh. Not what I'd expect, but okay.
Yeah. Okay, I now have an estimate on Brock's lag. I think he's still before the...
There's a bug up there, lads! There's a spider! We fucking saw it!
I love that so much. Alright. Just come close enough that I can actually target you. Okay. Okay. Okay, we clearly need to back off here just to lure it in enough that I can at least stand in range. This may actually turn into Manus Part 2.
Where it's not supposed to be easy, but it's jank as fuck.
It refuses.
Oh, it's not supposed to be hard.
Yeah. No, it...
Can you...
Remember, the entire Manus strategy was block.
Huh.
Okay, it... Okay, Stretch Armstrong, could you stop?
Can you magic it?
I don't think I have enough time to cast between strikes. Okay, let's see how Great Lightning Spear treats it. Okay, drink up.
Whoa, that did a lot.
Yeah, well, this is the tier 2 of the one of the best attack spells in the game.
Okay, if you can get a few of those off, we should be fine.
Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go to extreme measures to survive this.
Cheese.
Unlock the camera.
Ugh.
Okay, right. I mean, to be fair, it's kind of trivializing the fight. Okay, this is actually a problem a lot of Dark Souls bosses have. Unlocking the camera breaks them because they were designed on the assumption that players would use target locks. Oh, okay.
Then why not just program in the inability to turn it off?
Because that really sucks from a player experience perspective.
This thing doesn't have a lot of health, does it?
I'm also using a fully upgraded weapon, and this is a C-tier boss.
Yeah, I'm looking at the numbers. It's like, you're actually not doing that much damage.
480? Oh, wait, no, it's 240 a swing. Oh, that is actually kind of cool. Alright, there's the orange charred ring and a humanity and a homeward bone, which would be really useful if, you know, we weren't literally standing right past the point where that would matter. Okay. So the old Charred ring reduces lava damage. I believe it reduces it to 0. Oh wait, no, it reduces it to, well, where we barely would call it damage. But yeah, that boss is just annoying.
Shouldn't linger, but it should be enough.
Yeah. I thought this was a door for some reason. It looks like the kiln door in Dark Souls 2. Alright, here's the exit from the arena. There's something back there, I'm betting. It wasn't really a spider, like Abe watched it and didn't have a problem. It's really more just a giant lizard made of centipede arms. Oh. Hi, buddy.
Why? Why? After all this searching, I still cannot find it.
That is neat.
Why? After all this...
Okay, there's Solaire having a depressive episode, which is sad.
Why is he depressed?
He has yet to find his own son. By the way, no, that is not an S-O-N. That is an S-U-N. He wants his very own son.
Okay.
He worships the god of sunlight. Actually, technically, he worships the, banished god of war, primarily.
It's a whole thing.
Yeah. Okay, anyway, here's that area we skipped over. You see that bridge there? You know that area I kept having to go past the Titanite Demon in?
Yeah.
That's that.
Oh, so now you can kind of avoid that? Yeah,
well,
I'd fight these gigantic bastards.
okay, you're actually meant to avoid them. By the way, those models are a reuse. They're a reused asset.
Huh?
Yeah, that's the ass of the undead dragon from the Painted World.
Huh.
Okay. By the way, there's a reason this wood doesn't burn. It's part of the bed of chaos. Yeah, those are basically just there to keep us from wandering off the path. You're not actually meant to try to fight any of those. Let's go
So
ahead
of course
and break
people
you.
have.
Yeah, just they have a ton of hit points and they don't drop anything that's worth a damn to my knowledge, so... Yeah.
Not worth the efforts.
Yep, pretty much. Deleted. I mean, this character is basically ready for Gwen at this point. I got the weapons, I got the armor. I mean, I could go to the trouble of getting an occult weapon, because I think that does more damage to him, but... Oh, crud. That's not good. I'd forgotten to repair my weapons for a while, and now it's trying to break on me. And I don't have anything to fix that. Okay, Lightning Bastard Sword +5. Yeah, I mean, it's also, they're not really demons, you know what I mean? They're just life that has been mutated by the witch's soul going out of control. I think I saw an item off in the far distance there. There's the way up to the actual Witch of Chaos fight, by the way. I think I saw an item over there. I'm not certain yet. And yes. Oh, there's a suicide run to be done. It's not like I'm short on Rings of Sacrifice, though. Alright, I believe there's a bonfire in this structure. Then you would run across to there and use that to go in. Solaire is amazing. Again, he's just so wholesome. Like, Solaire is just a good, happy guy who refuses to let the shitty state of the world get to him.
Hidden bonfire?
What?
Hidden bonfire?
Ah, yes. just killing these first. Because once we get to a bonfire, we can repair my weapon. Is this a secret door, or is it... I think I have to actually go around here and find a way in. Actually, let's switch to a different weapon that might hit them okay, because they're weak to magic, so the Astora Straight Sword should mess them up pretty good. And we've been spotted by a dragon butt. Okay. Bonfire lit. Rest here. He's out of line, but he's right. Okay, I'll be honest, that's probably my favorite line that Marvel has given us in a long time. Okay, I don't know what that item is. I don't know if it's worth the effort we're about to put into it. But we're about to go sprint across a lot of magma to grab... Oh, it's 2 items. Okay, I don't see a way through here, so... Ah, here we are. I think one of them just died on its own. Drink healing potion while we run in the lava. Divine blessing. Divine blessing. That was not worth it. Okay, because I'm kind of getting annoyed by the sound, instead of walking home, I'll just use one of my homeward bones.
I thought you had a magic for it.
Don't have it equipped. I took it off to put Flash Sweat on so that we could survive getting to the better arena position.
Ah. Worth it?
Yeah. I mean, attunement increases my defenses across the board, but I think we need more health. Let's get health up to 30 next. I mean, I'm gonna have to drive my faith up to use Gwen's miracle at some point. Alright. I don't want to stop. I'm having fun. You know what? No. We're going to Anor Londo. We're not going to fight Seath tonight, but we're going to open the path.
This sounds like a terrible idea.
I'm going to lose that 9 humanity I'm carrying around. Guarantee it. We're going to find our way to Seath the Scaleless. Alright, and good news is, we made something for this area today. You know that sword we spent like the first hour getting the materials for?
Yeah?
It does lightning damage. The things in Seath's arena tend to be weak to it.
Well, it's good at least.
Okay. Yeah. Quick question. Is there going to be a gold golem here? Because I've sent Sigweird to the world basement. I think his daughter's supposed to be in one. I may have freed her already, actually. Sieglind.
That feeling when you can't remember if you've freed someone or not.
Yeah. Alright, so. Welcome to the Duke's Archives, which are a level that has less bullshit than the, than Lost Izalith. Alright, actually, we're gonna make sure that this humanity doesn't go to waste.
Alright, if we're gonna be here for any, more length of time, I need to go find food.
Alright, head on out.
I'll be back.
I'm just gonna kindle this up to 20 Estus. Actually, I'm gonna kindle this as far as I physically can. Nice. I mean, yeah, Solaire, great guy. He has no fear. Alright, now this bonfire runs at a really high heat. We're gonna go up. Oh, and there's 5 humanity in here, so if I die and lose it, that'll send an evil Vagrant off to someone's world. Okay. Okay. Okay, crystal soldiers. Which are just the normal undead soldier, but with magic crystals growing out of them. Okay, 2 swings to kill. That's okay. That's a good number. Okay. Okay, fan. I don't know who you're quoting, but I kind of dig it. Also, let's put back on the, Actually, let's go with steel protection in here. Okay. Okay, that's a problem. Alright, back off. Find cover from arrows. Drink my Sunny D. I saw chat. I will... Actually, yeah, that sounds like Harkness from what I know of him. Okay. Just stand here and let that thing come to us. Kill you. Like that. Okay. Alright. Can we fast roll? Okay, we're... Wait, Drake, you are not the smartest person right now. Alright, we got fast roll going. Alright. Okay. Get that stopped. Okay. Now we just have to deal with the fact that there's light speed archers firing as fast as we can with this sorcerer support. Okay, almost died there. Alright, we're in a place where we can afford to cast Great Heal, so let's save some Estus. With this much fire, I don't think I can actually get a miracle off. I might be able to just... Okay. Roll immediately. Alright. Okay. Okay. Damn crystal weapons. Okay. His bodyguards are down. Okay. Okay. Okay, Channeler in 2 hits. That's good. Alright. Okay. Just take you out. Don't even need to deal with them. Alright, that narrows it down a lot. Considering how I don't think Neil has written for Doctor Who in a long time. Okay. Where are those arrows coming from? I hear arrows. Okay, there's the elevator up into the higher levels of the archive. We've gotten through the hard part of getting into the archive. Okay. Mimic check. Twinkling Titanite. That's nice. Alright, now we're gonna cross over here. We'll get back to talking about Marvel movie stuff once we have Abe again to just read me things that make me go, wait, what? Oh, by the way, there was recently a kind of funny joke on the Behind the Bastards podcast I wish to share. You, Pop Pop. Sorry, I was sick last week, and I've been trying to catch up on the homework I missed for my university stuff this week. Okay, okay. Get clear, get clear. These guys are strangely difficult to actually land a hit on. They're real jerky and herky and manage to dodge well.
I return.
Okay. Alright. I've turned the local bonfire up to maximum intensity. Okay, this is gonna be the mimic. Actually, the chain hanging says not a mimic. Okay, there we go. Let's get this going. Come here, buddy. Alright, I took damage, but it was worth it. Okay, that would not have been worth it. Okay.
So.
Mimic down.
Oh, yeah,
The Crystal Knight Shield, which would be great if it weren't a crystal item. Alright, let's head down here. I know there's a shortcut in here that you open up later. I think that bookshelf opens.
Oh, yeah, I just remembered, I'm not sure if you reacted to it or not, but Neil Gaiman wrote an episode of Doctor Who.
I mean, that's awesome. It's Neil Gaiman. He's the only man I've ever known to, well, you know everything that Rick Riordan has built his career out of doing?
Yeah.
Neil did it first.
And, by the way, yes, the episode is just as good as you'd expect it to be.
Yeah, it's Neil Gaiman. Yeah. But yeah, Pop Pop, it's yours. Sorry, I've been dealing with... Well, basically trying to put my life back to normal after a week sick. I swear I will be working on Fallout soon. I just was out of it. Wait, do we meet Seath this early?
What do you mean early? You're at the end of the game.
No, I mean the actual Seath the Scaleless fight. It's... Okay, alright, you could kill me. Okay, let you swing. Okay, that's not good. That's using the actual NPC AI. Okay. It can parry. Okay. That guy was actually incredibly dangerous. Okay, we got all this crystal growth. This might be the first Seath fight. He's unbeatable in his first fight. It is the only required death in Dark Souls. I think the franchise.
Oh, I'm sure someone somewhere is...
It is actually impossible to harm him.
I was going to say has managed to glitch past this somehow.
Oh, someone probably has found a skip. Anyway, this is where, well, we're going to stop being human in a second. Meet Seath the Scaleless.
Oh, that is a big dragon.
Yeah, this is the real dragon. This is an actual archdragon. See what I mean? You can technically damage him, but he heals instantly from it all. And he is the master of sorcery. Yeah, this room is actually designed so that a few of his attacks are undodgeable in it. Like that one. There's a crystal he's used to gain the immortality he was born without.
Huh. So why do you have to die?
So I can go learn that that crystal exists, and so that we come to the prison. The prison is locked, but, well, one, you remember these guys, right? Serpent Guards?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So first, we're going to have to fight through this. Alright, we're going to use great or standard lightning spear and see how well it does.
Okay,
I'm
Cole,
gonna die
don't
in
give
a
away.
dungeon in Cardiff.
Carl, don't give away all the good quotes.
Cardiff.
I know Drake's gonna forget most of them anyway, but...
Okay, kill the guard. I believe he drops the key that lets me out of my cell.
Okay, fair enough, man.
Alright. Now, if I'm correct, that summons a bunch of dudes to come deal with me. Oh no, it releases those things.
Oh, that's freaky.
Yeah, those used to be young women. Okay, are they coming up the stairs? I forget if they actually come up. Okay, we're gonna hit up. We're gonna do the only rational thing when there's a horde of monsters behind you. Yeah, I think they are actually... Yeah, they are swarming up the staircase. Oh, look, the lizardmen can climb ladders. I did not know that.
The only rational thing to do, well knowing my party, punch it.
Yeah. Would you kindly stop having me locked in a dialogue box?
Literally the only time I've seen you yahoos run away from anything was when I gave you a small civilian to protect.
Yep. Alright, so... I forget what these things are called. But yeah, they used to be young women, then Seath got a hold of them and has been experimenting on them. Seath the Scaleless is a bit messed up. There's the Maiden set and the White Seance ring. I remember correctly that ring is one that I might want to equip. Extra attunement slots, yeah. We're going to switch to Sun's Firstborn instead, because we're now in an area where I'm actually casting miracles again. Top off. Drop down. Into my own cell. I may have slipped behind those things. Or not. As far as I'm aware, these things are actually incapable of climbing ladders, so... Okay, they're also incapable of surviving a lightning bolt. Okay. So as long as they keep coming at me one at a time... Okay, are there any more? Okay, good to know those guys are actually really easy to deal with. Let's hear. And there's two more of them. That just don't appear to have aggroed onto me yet. Yeah. Okay. Have they aggroed? Because I don't know what those do, and to be honest, I'm a little scared of finding out. This one I could have left locked. I do love this. By the way, just look at this damn library.
Huh.
This is where Hermione Granger goes when she dies.
See if the Scaleless has a hobby.
Yeah.
Does he actually read all these? The books seem much too small for him.
Yeah, he's read them. Seath is possibly the smartest character in the series, short of Duke Aldia, who figured out how to fix the Dark Soul problem entirely.
Spoilers, Cole. Watch.
I mean, it's Doctor Who. I can't imagine death is terribly permanent in a show that, I believe admits internally that it has no canon because, timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly bullshit. Okay. This appears to be a drop into the neighboring cell. Let's try to do a plunging attack. Didn't quite work. Okay, got in here. Pick this up. The extra key, which I'm gonna guess opens the other locked door that I couldn't open further up the stairs. Yeah. So yeah, Seath's hobby is turning young women into tentacle monsters. Oh look, there's still more. I forget why he does it.
Got a fetish?
No, I think he's
What'd
doing
you
it
do?
as one of those prevent the fading of the flame experiment things. Grok, it's been a while since I've watched Vadi's breakdown of Seath. What is Seath's actual motivation for this shit?
I'm just gonna assume he's got a bookcase here of hentai and leave it at that.
I mean, I think he was actually doing something, because he takes explicitly fire keepers and clerics. Okay. Okay, their AI appears to be having some issues. Good grief, I've broken into the Great Lightning Spears getting through this area. Okay,
That's
those
annoying.
are the... is that Big Hat Logan? Logan, what are you doing in Seath's prison? Actually, why do I ask that? It's Big Hat Logan. He came here to ask to borrow library books. Okay, these are the two new ones made out of some of Guinevere's handmaidens. They drop some miracles I can't use because I'm not in the right covenant for it.
Annoying.
Oh yeah, he also made Priscilla. You remember Fluffy Tail?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another Seath creation.
Hello
Huh.
again. What a chance meeting this is. Alas, I'm in prison once again. I love the archives. Such a storehouse of knowledge. So close, but just out of reach. The thought offends me so I could simply die. As a student of...
Now, hilariously, if I remember correctly, Duke Aldia also did a Priscilla.
Hello again. As a...
Yeah. Alright, now we take the ladder. Actually, let's check the ground floor and make sure we're not skipping anything. Looks like some gears have fallen out of the system. Anyway, now we're going to take this ladder up and go deal with the, there's a prisoner escaping bell. Unleash the hentai monsters. Okay. Okay, we got a small problem here. Namely, that's a lot of snake men. I didn't like you as enemies in the tower, and I don't like you here. Oh, God! Ouch, that hurt. Yeah. Okay. I need to be ready for those guys when I get up there. I think I need to start bringing out lightning bolts. Oh, hi. Hi, buddy. Oh, right, you're evacuating because they released the hentai monsters. Which I'm actually quite able to just dispatch. Where's the hentai monsters? Are they... Okay, there's a serious shortage of hentai monsters. I was promised hentai monsters. Let's switch back to standard lightning spear. You want to hear something that makes me a little sad? Because it's a covenant reward, it's actually impossible to get duplicates of lightning spear and great lightning spear. Okay, oh joy, it looks like they are all just hanging out inside instead of running out.
Can you snipe them from up here?
I would rather not.
Why not?
Well, because if I can get by without having to fight them at all, that conserves lightning spears for more important enemies. You know, like these jerks up here. Okay, we're going to Great Lightning Spear them. Also, I lost 5 humanity, so someone's going to have a Vagrant show up in their world.
Bummer.
Eh, they drop humanity, so... I had my first ever show up. I thought they were... Okay, Vagrants are rare enough that they're... Most players used to think that they were an urban legend that someone just created and not an actual game mechanic that just doesn't show up often due to some glitchiness. Alright, give me my shield. Okay. I used to be good at fighting you things.
That's a lie and you know it.
Well, I used to just kind of walk through them. We made it through Sense Fortress. Again, they weren't the hard part of Sense Fortress. The hard part of Sense Fortress was the entire rest of Sense Fortress, if I'm honest.
The boulders.
Oh god, the boulders. Okay, there's the giant door key, which will get me out of here. So now I can climb all the way to the top and exit through that door. Let's try to leave the Picasas. Oh, right, they're the Picasas. I think that's the name for them. This was a totally unplanned stream. Kind of pleased that I'm doing it, though. I was just like, yeah, I'll grind some lightning weapons. I'll make sure that we're ready to go fight things on Monday so that we can get done with this and start Dark Souls 2. Because I'm really looking forward to finally playing Scholar of the First Sin. Okay. I mean, Euclid's just wrong. That's just facts.
You read that in the hammiest voice you can do. Trust me.
Okay, weapon at oh, right. I forgot to repair this. Let's pop over and repair the Divine Claymore. I miss the repair all option from Demon Souls so much right now.
I'm sure they add it back in later.
Yep, they do. Actually, I think it was added into the remake.
Then shouldn't you have it?
It wasn't added into this remake.
Of course not. That'd make it easy.
Different studio did this remake. By the way, I think I might do a reverse world playthrough of Demon Souls. There's a thing where you can just set the world to be reversed, like completely mirrored, which will probably drive Nick up a wall. Okay, we need to outrun these. Okay, just gotta get up ahead of them. Then I can just, you know, stand at the top and just swing down at them. Okay, looks like the doctor's chilling out with Mark slightly. Oh, okay, that worked out well. I don't know how I managed that, but I got behind him.
I'm just gonna... I can't remember that quote offhand. Is that 12? No.
Alright, because the doctor has his weird reincarnation cycle. Okay, there's the giant door key, which will let me out of the tower. And now we can go see what Seath has been doing in his spare time.
Might be 10. That does sound like a 10 quote.
Ow. Damn archers and their homing arrows. There's a melee guy off to my immediate left, isn't there? Yep.
Nearly certainly.
I've gotten so used to Dark Souls enemy placement, I'm kind of just like, and there's the gank.
Ha! Thought it sounded like a 12 quote.
Yeah. Heal up. Yeah. You should actually be able to see Anor Londo from some direction up here. But yeah, there's Seath's side hobby, growing the Crystal of Immortality.
So, just gotta smash that?
Oh, there's Anor Londo. You can kind of see it off in the distance. Just gotta smash the actual important seed. It's a tiny little crystal that breaks in one hit from any weapon in the game and renders him mortal. He's guarding it.
Oh, right. No, now I remember the context.
Oh,
yes.
God. There's more than one of these now. Oh, you little... I hate enemies that teleport away. Okay.
Yeah, it wouldn't be so bad if you at least killed them while they teleport.
Yeah, it... Okay. Channeler's Trident. Apparently really scary. Those appear to be vulnerable to lightning. Divine works against the lizards, though. Okay, stop it. Stop it. You little... Hey, lizard. No one liked you in Spider-Man anyway.
That's because... There's a whole lot of writing issues there.
Yeah.
Actually, it's bee. What about bees?
Okay, I become one with my enemies. Briefly.
Alright. Oh, yeah.
They've left to go
Yeah,
back to their
speaking
homeworld because they're actually an alien species that just happens to stay here.
No, don't be silly. Not all of them.
Oh yeah, the killer bees are sticking around because each...
No, that's the actual explanation. What, bees are aliens? No, not all of them.
Okay, now that's just confusing.
Yeah.
Oh, there is Anne Orlando. Remember, because we can see the archive from down there.
So what was that you were looking at earlier then?
I think that was also Anne Orlando, just a slightly different chunk of the city. One moment while we just deal with this problem. Oh
Can
yeah,
you
you
just light
decided
me
to just keep buffing. Shield out. Oh, crud. I may pay for... How did I get away with that?
By ducking under the arrow.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I needed a heal, but... Damn, that was close. This place is just made of ranged enemies that are really annoying to fight.
Luckily, they don't appear to be very strong.
Okay, these are super close quarters, so let's pull the Astora sword out. Good grief, getting this was a pain. Alright, anything here? Nope. Now here's the thing. You see that staircase? Oh, by the way, look down there. That's the area we cleared already. There's the elevator that goes up to where we died.
Huh.
Okay. Okay, that takes way too many swings to kill. Let's go back to Divine Claymore. And ow. How did that block turn into a block? Okay. I'm just gonna deal with you. Sir? Sir? Sir, would you kindly not? Okay, don't see any way to do anything from up here, so we're gonna head down. And yes, I am just hiding behind my shield because that thing is a thing. Okay, this path doesn't seem to let us get anywhere because this building is a puzzle because, yay, Seath is a D&D. Seath's a DM, clearly. Okay, that's the back door exit, and I think I actually have to go down here is the annoying part. Okay. I'm just going to duck back around here where we don't have to worry about that spellcaster getting involved. Okay. Killed you. Now we're just going to run down as fast as we can. And see if we can find the... Hello? I thought there'd be one here. Okay, got comboed. Ouch.
Damn.
Ugh. Yeah, the Duke's Archive is no joke, is it? So you got any
Really
exciting
isn't.
Marvel stuff you want to share with me now?
Give me a second, I think I lost the wiki.
Alright. Wonder if I run through here, if those will even follow. Because if they don't, then I can just...
Did you know Kitty Pryde was a member of the Guardians of the Galaxy?
I know she was briefly a vampire. Wait, no, that's Jubilee.
I think Jubilee is still a vampire, let me check.
Yes, the X-Man who makes sparkles happen is a vampire. I swear, this is just Marvel wanting to rag on Twilight.
She was. She may be human again at the... Well, quote, human. again at the moment.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna lock onto that. I really want to kill that guy.
Mutant, formerly vampire. Apparently she got killed.
Okay. Thank you, Bane. Thank you, Blade?
Let me see who... Let me see. Oh.
Probably
Jubilee
Blade.
Jubilee apparently has a kid.
Okay, are they interesting?
I don't know, I've only just found out about them now.
I'm sorry, kids of Marvel heroes kind of have a...
Adopted. Adopted.
It still counts.
Yeah, I'm just making sure there's a...
Also, considering how many actually considering how much of a soap opera the X-Men are, there's a non-zero chance it is her biological kid somehow.
No, I just checked, and it's what you'd expect for the X-Men.
Random
Hey,
kid.
Kitty Pryde... Oh yeah, Kitty Pryde dated Star-Lord, apparently. Okay, I'm just going to quote the wiki on this one.
Yeah.
Shogo Lee... When the sentient bacteria Archaea travels to Earth seeking revenge on her brother Sublime,
Okay.
the first sentence of the explanation of this kid's backstory. So sentient bacteria travel to Earth to fight its brother. She used a series of asteroids and meteors as her mode of transportation back to Earth. One of these meteors landed in Budapest, causing widespread destruction. X-Man Jubilee, in Hungary at the time, adopted a baby orphaned by the meteor strike, who she named Shogo.
Okay, I was just waiting to go like, okay, so how does this relate to... Okay, so she just happened to be on hand at the time, and...
Yeah, apparently the kid is not related to
Okay.
the, a sentient bacteria that travels via meteors.
Okay, let's face it, this is the X-Men. That has not even hit the top 5 weirdest things they've dealt with.
Yeah, I know, it's a little odd.
Okay. Oh,
No, hold on. Unbeknownst to Jubilee, Shogo was being used as a host by Archaea.
okay, so there's a relationship to the random-ass space virus thing. Okay, oh, this is where we came in at, so I'm gonna guess it's probably not important to be here. Which means the switch that changes the the stairs is probably down here. Somewhere.
Archaea used her
under here.
ability of technopathy to possess machinery to stop a train as they were traveling on and killed the drivers. Although the intervention of the X-Men prevented any further loss of life. So sentient bacteria possessed a baby and then killed some train drivers.
Okay, alright, we got a bonfire here. That improves life a lot. But now we need to get the way down open, and I don't remember where the thing to do that is.
Yeah, the episode wouldn't work, remember?
What?
Cole.
Oh.
We couldn't watch an episode because it didn't work. Luckily it wasn't a plot relevant one.
Okay. Again, your adventures through Doctor Who and other media just endlessly fascinate me.
I really want to show you the show because it's just crazy.
It's gloriously dumb.
Yeah, like as you acknowledge, the canon there is questionable.
Semi-permeable at best. And okay, there's a way out. Wait, is this the... I think this is how we got up here. Yes, it is.
The best way I can kind of describe it is everything happened, but nothing happened.
Okay. Wibbly wobbly time a wama bullshit.
Like, for example, they'll reference, like, because 2005, the 2005 revive started with 9, with the 9th Doctor. So it's the previous 8 Doctors and all their adventures still sort of happen, just don't get hung up on the detailing.
Okay.
It'll happen, just
Oh,
don't think too hard on it.
that's right. This is how they work.
Did you just walk past this like 3 times?
Once. I think this triggers the one in both rooms.
Can you jump off the moving staircase while it moves?
Yes, however, it ends exactly how you think it does.
Anyway, so sentient bacteria
Gravity,
possessed a baby.
my nemesis.
Anyway, Archaea left Shogo's body after Jubilee arrived at the Jean Grey School. Oh yeah, they renamed the place after Jean.
Good, because she is far more responsible than the guy who it used to be named after, who kept sending children to fight supervillains, including his old boyfriend.
Apparently it's called Grey Malkin Habitat these days.
Okay. Okay. Hello.
Opting instead to use the body of Omega Sentinel as a way to take over the school's entire computer system. Oh, that is not
Okay.
good.
This leads down here. And
think
now
that's a little
this is
dangerous.
facing this direction, so we can access this region.
Sublime, who had followed Jubilee and Shogo to the school to warn the X-Men about a sister because the sentient space bacteria has a brother. Work that one out.
Again? I mean, what the... Okay, this is weird by X-Men standards.
Okay, so anyway, a lot of shit happened there. Anyway, going back to what I was actually interested in, how did Jubilee stop being a vampire?
Okay.
Despite her newfound duties as a mother, Jubilee felt capable of becoming a mentor to the younger generations of students and assured Kitty, who had become headmaster at Xavier's, oh, good for her, she was excited about the job. Oh, apparently Kitty Pryde is now, or at least was, headmaster at the school.
Okay, that... I mean... she is one of basically the Gen 1s. That hurt,
Yeah.
but he died. Anything I should know about downstairs?
Not
Actually,
entirely
surprisingly,
sure what
no.
you're not entirely sure what you're referencing there, Carl. Helping with this Herculean task was Jono Starsmore. Okay.
Okay, okay, by the way,
that
the one I
name.
keep referring to as his boyfriend is Magneto.
Ah, right.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
but...
right. Okay, Carl, you have to remember, I banished Miracle Day to non-canon because it's dumb.
One moment. Let me just quickly... Oh, good God, I have a lot of bloated heads. Turn on my light so that I can... Okay, first up, mimic check. Not a mimic. Is there anything in here? Blue Titanite chunk. That's useful for making sorcery weapons, which I don't use.
Okay,
There's the shortcut.
May I continue?
Yes, you may.
Helping with this Herculean task was Jono Starsmore. Who is
One
that name?
moment. We're about to fight a mimic. Okay. There we go. Okay, you may now proceed. Sorry.
Her former teammate at Generation X and the New Warriors.
Okay. Is a mimic? Nope.
Jubilee and Jono would be reunited with yet another former teammate when they discovered Monet St. Croix had merged with her brother and Plate. Yeah, this is the X-Men, I'm just gonna run with it. And was attacking the students at night to absorb their life energy. Sure.
Again, it's the X-Men.
I genuinely can't think of a team that has more weird drama on it, except maybe the Titans. And at least the Titans didn't tend to date each other.
Hi, Corey.
I said didn't tend to. There were exceptions.
Yeah. Also,
I
I
am
think
not-
before New
I am
42, Raven and Beast Boy got together.
Oh yeah, that time in Ultimate Universe when the Maximoff twins were doing each other.
We do not speak of this.
And no, Carl, I'm not tackling Iris Wildermyth over on TARDIS Wiki.
One
is-
moment. I just
even by
realized
my-
we've engaged a thing I don't want to engage with this weapon. I want to engage it with this weapon. Okay.
Cool. Okay, I'll read it on my own
That
time,
did its
okay?
job. Are there any more? Okay, yeah, there's more.
I actually know Doctor Who, and
I see a golden golem in the distance.
I promise I'll read that on my own time, alright?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, let me finish this then.
Okay, divine power. Wait, why am
And
I
then
not
just-
wearing my hood? I should put my hood
Then just
on.
DM it to me, I'll read this, and then I'll read that if we're still going, alright?
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm just enjoying chilling with y'all.
Anyway, as I was saying, they managed to
Okay.
drive her away, but decided to implant curfews for the students and start performing surveillance rounds to prevent future attacks. Bonding during their surveillance walks and through misadventures involving Shoguns, their students, Jubilee and Jono grew closer and got romantically involved.
Oh yay. The
How does this
X-Men are
tie-
still being a... Okay, if this turns out the power of love fixed being a vampire, I may actually rage for a moment. Oh, hello.
He's like up for a moment, and apparently she bit Wolverine when she was a vampire.
I'm gonna guess that did a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's alive still and he's not a vampire, so... When Monet finally attacked the school again, now during the day, she took away the medallion Jubilee used as protection from sunlight, and then threw her out the window. Witnessing this, Quentin Quire, not sure what his shtick is. Give me a second.
Hey, look, there's an onion knight. It's Siglind of Katarina, our onion knight's daughter.
Okay, Quentin Quire apparently held the Phoenix Force for a little while. Alright.
Okay, who in the X-Men hasn't briefly had the Phoenix Force?
Possibly
I think that's a
Logan.
shorter list. I imagine the Phoenix Force is probably scared of Logan.
I can't remember any time Logan had it. Anyway. Witnessing this, Quentin Quire sacrificed the fragment to the Phoenix Force he carried within him to cure her of her vampirism and restore her original powers in the process, thus allowing her to attack Monet and buy the students enough time to come up with a plan to free her from Marius's control.
Okay.
Okay, apparently the cure for
Phoenix
vampirism
did
is...
it.
Yeah, apparently the cure for vampirism is the Phoenix Force.
I mean, to be fair, the Phoenix Force is one of those things that takes one look at the Infinity Gauntlet fully assembled and says, sit down and shut up, I'm doing important work here.
Yeah, there's not a lot out there that can contest the Phoenix Force.
Yeah. I believe fully charged Infinity Gauntlet is actually not on that list. I think the Celestials are the only things that can actually shut that thing off.
Well, the Celestials before you get to the like cosmic entity stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like the embodiment of the
Eternity,
universe or...
Infinity.
Yeah, until you hit the, conceptual bullshit.
Yeah. The stuff that honestly is stolen from Lovecraft, but isn't actively malevolent. Okay. We do not have enough spells to get through here. The Seath boss battle is down in that pit full of crystals. And in all honesty, we do need to kind of double back and go let Logan out of prison.
Alright, and I told Cole I'd read the... Okay, I'm not reading all... Am I meant to be reading all of this, Cole? It's a bit long.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Is there a dude hiding back here? There is a chest. Is this a mimic? Not a mimic. The crystal ember, which would let us make crystal weapons.
Okay, Cole, the problem is, you're talking about a character who, from what I can tell...
Is stuck in a quantum superposition of existing and not existing, constantly alternating between the two?
No. You're talking about a character that's not only from the Doctor Who expanded material, where they go even crazier than the show.
That
Iris
is
Wild,
hard to believe.
Yeah, Iris Wildthyme was involved in the War in Heaven. I'm making a point to avoid that.
Right. Oh yeah, I left the elevator going the other direction, so we have a small problem on that front. Is the exit on... No, the exit's on this side. Good. Let's go get Logan out of prison. Wait, didn't I ignore the lizard Yes, I did. Hello. Okay, that hurt. That hurt a lot, actually.
Okay, that's what I mean when I say that it's even crazier than the show. At the very least...
The show is limited by its production budget.
Yeah. Whereas the novels and the audio pieces and so forth.
Yeah. Alright, we have killed almost everything between us and rescuing Big Hat Logan. Then we'll warp out of here.
For example, the character that Cole sent me, Iris Wildthyme,
yeah.
Not sure, is apparently a literal goddess.
I mean, that sounds like Tuesday for the Doctor.
Actually, he surprisingly doesn't run into proper divinity all that often.
I imagine they're scared of him.
Maybe. I mean,
Think
he did
about
shit
all
talk
the
the devil.
shit that he deals with just a screwdriver.
I mean, he did shit talk the devil.
Like, seriously, the Doctor is objectively terrifying for the sheer reason of, think about everything he gets done with just a screwdriver.
And not even that sometimes.
Okay, so our big problem right now is Logan's on the other side of all that Picasa. So, and I don't have many lightning bolts left, so we may have to fight a few of these properly.
Oh, speaking of the Doctor, of people being scared of that, one of my favorite Doctor Who headcanons.
Yeah.
The Doctor very, very carefully avoids ever visiting Judea.
I take it he's trying to avoid becoming Jesus.
Okay, it's never said in canon, but consider the story of Jesus, and then consider the Doctor. It's like,
There's
I
a
don't know
nonzo
that...
chance that he's actually Jesus.
Yeah, it's like, okay, guy that, you know, really nice guy that helped people and healed people and did miracles, died and came back. Yeah, that sounds like it was probably me, and I don't fancy dying.
I like that the reason he doesn't go there's just like, I don't want to lose another of my extra lives.
Although, like, there's no canon evidence of that. I just think it'd be funny.
Yeah. Okay, get out, get out. Okay, don't want the Picasas to grab me. I forget what their grab attack does, but I don't think I would survive it. Humanity, yeah, because a few of these used to be fire keepers. Hey, Logan. Hi, Logan.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm saved. That makes twice. I must be sure to... I will visit the archives. If I discover...
Okay, so the problem with reading anything off TARDIS Wiki, Carl,
by the onward...
is... I'll just wait for the dialogue to end.
Yeah, he, by the way, Logan literally cannot learn these, or, he cannot teach me these things. There's a Firekeeper, so, okay, we're going back to Firelink for a bit.
Also, okay, technically, technically that's correct. One of the Doctor's companions did turn into a lesbian space water goddess.
Wait, what?
And that's kind of okay, I say it's a whole thing. Again, I've got to show you the show.
That was a sentence and a half.
What's funny is I'm not even referencing like the novels where crazy bullshit happens. That happens on screen. We see it.
Okay. Oh yeah, the weird items on the drop platforms that I don't honestly know how to get to reliably.
Although,
Also, by the way, who built this archive? A fitness instructor?
Although I'll say it is always nice to see Doctor Who tackle things like, or like just casually have, yeah, one of the Doctor's companions is a lesbian.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta find interesting people.
Well, there's that, but Okay, I've heard people complain that the show got too political in recent years.
Fuck them.
To that, I point out the fact that Sarah Jane Smith back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, wherever, I can't remember the exact era, was literally a feminist.
Yeah.
Like, the show has always been political.
I'm going to guess actual suffragette.
I'm not. I haven't seen a lot of those episodes. I haven't really seen those
original edition.
Yeah, like, it was during the time that was coming up.
Alright. Do we have an Ash Lake warp? I may not have gotten deep enough to get an Ash Lake warp. I don't have an Ash Lake warp. Okay. That's gonna be a fun trip later. I have to go down the damn tree again. And I forgot to equip the miracle that let me warp back there and be certain I can get there.
Thank you, Cole, for correcting my timeline.
Yes, I've seen your father.
I'm sorry he's caused you trouble. He had enough for that.
Oh, like, the show has long been political. Okay, let me put it this way. Do you know what the very second ever episode was?
No.
The Daleks.
Ah, you mean Xenocide Brigade, who totally aren't Nazis?
Okay, in fairness, this was before they picked up a lot of their Nazi symbolism.
Still, they're a xenocidal species.
Yeah, even back then they were hateful. Yeah,
oh, by
they
the
were
way, you remember how we used to have a guy down here who was just all depressed and we're gonna all die all the time?
Yeah?
Then he showed up down in the New Londo ruins and tried to kill me.
No,
Found out why he went hollow.
Cole, they had kill guns, they just didn't use them. Although Daleks not instantly murdering everything is kind of weird.
Fascination, rather. In this land, Pyram, the Witch of Izalith is the god. So today,
like, even way back then, it was. Or hell, go to the classic stories on the Cybermen, which were about humanity's over-reliance on technology.
Yeah.
Like, this show has always been political. Has always jabbed at ideologies and
my pyromancy was
and...
not fully upgraded.
Oh, I'll fix that really quick.
Yeah, I got a few levels to it. That guy's gonna die, but we always have Quilana to do instead.
Okay, yeah.
Crud, okay. Please, please have an archive warp. Oh, thank God. Okay, we're now able to warp into the archives. We don't have to go the long way and get all the way back over here.
Oh, yeah, I've got to show Drake.
We're gonna stay here for now. I'm gonna go use the restroom. Abe, I leave the chat in your able hands.
Yeah. Okay, I have stage fright or something, okay? Let me be. I alternate between passionately rambling and stage fright. Anyway, it's true for something to be able to learn how to handle it. So in the meantime, let's, I don't know, criticize Drake's wall.
Yeah, your tail's still a little popped. Yeah,
Huh?
Saw Hammond on my way out of the bathroom.
Oh, you feeling better?
His tail's still puffed up.
Aw.
He's an anxious boy. You barely talk. Okay, what did I miss?
I have bits of stage fright and don't talk much.
Oh. Okay, so you and I need each other to do this thing. Got it.
But yes, Cole, I should show Drake Curse of Fatal Death.
Oh, by the way, Big Hat Logan should be in here now, I think. Yes, here he is. He has a very big hat.
Okay, how to describe Curse of Fatal Death?
I mean, the name alone gives me some intuitions. Okay, actually, I need
it's
to
a
ditch
non-
Flesh Sweat.
Okay, it's a non-canon story.
Okay. As much as non-canon has any meaning.
No, this is
setting.
very explicitly non-canon. It was I want to say some kind of charity special.
Okay.
Can't recall offhand. Anyway, it casts Rowan Atkinson as the Doctor.
Okay.
So, you know, who, by the way, plays it very well.
Okay. Huh. That could have a, interesting application.
Like, for all that Rowan Atkinson plays characters like Mr. Bean or Johnny English, he actually he actually can do pretty serious acting. Well, as serious as a very explicitly comedy episode is.
Yeah.
It also includes one of my favorite...
Does he die through all of his lives?
Pretty much.
Okay.
In one episode, it's kind of hilarious. But it includes one of my favorite mastermind tropes. So the Doctor and the Master are fighting off somewhere. I went back in time. I bribed the architect of this castle to put a trapdoor right there. Well, I knew you'd do that, so I bribed him before you and made him put it over there. And then just go around in circles for like 5 minutes. I just love the I knew you know I'd do that thing.
Again, those two might as well just kiss and make up already.
I've actually... Funny you should say that. I've once described the Master as doc-sexual. As in he's very exclusively sexually attracted to the Doctor.
I mean... Again, they seem to have an Optimus Prime Megatron thing going. Only... Okay, can I tell you something weird? You know how Rooster Teeth wound up as a actual animation studio at one point?
Yeah.
They did the new Transformers reboot, which is a reboot of Gen 1.
Oh, was it any good?
Well, it finished Beast Wars. It's actually very good. Yeah, it's a trilogy of short series using the Gen 1 designs. As far as I can tell, it's in parallel continuity with them.
Huh.
Right,
but it should be noted
this area is a little bullshit.
Should be noted the Doctor Master like friendship, whatever you want to call it, is not exclusive to the revivals. Is not exclusive to new stuff. Even going back to like the classic stories.
Yeah.
Well, to quote the Master,
Soulmates but for murder.
A universe without the Doctor scarcely bears thinking about.
Okay.
The Master literally dives head.
One of the hidden paths are. And okay, there's a golden one down there. I forget if that respawn. Oh, also, you remember that damn butterfly from earlier?
Vaguely.
Take a look.
Oh.
Yeah, Seath made more than one. Okay, so I'm about to show you something kinda neat. But first, I saw an item. I'm gonna see if it's reachable from here. Okay, no, I think it's reachable from the annoying thing. So you see all this stuff falling?
Yeah.
Yeah. The mechanic in this area, a major mechanic, is invisible platforms.
Oh, that's kind of annoying.
So, not only is it platforming in a Souls game, and we all know how Drake feels about platforming in Souls games. It's platforming in Souls game with invisible platforms. Okay, there's one of the gold golems. Okay. That's a different one. Thankfully, a few kind souls have dropped,
markers.
Yeah. Okay,
How the hell are you meant to find this without, you know, other people's help? Alright, good night, Pop.
Okay.
But as I was saying, the
Okay,
Doctor and the Master's relation. The Master
oh,
wants.
crud.
What?
You'll see it. Catch you later, Pop.
Oh.
Nice seeing you.
Ouch.
Ugh. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, there's a question of how the hell was anyone ever meant to figure this out the first time?
just walk along and shoot arrows at midair?
Yeah. Again, it's just you find those little crystal things, and yeah, that's how you get through here. I have Discord messages. I have a lot of Discord messages. It's been muted because I've been in chat. Let's pull this up. Oh, one moment. Okay. Let's see who's messaged me. Weekend Games chat. Okay. And Pengu and me and I going live. Okay.
But there's
Love that penguin.
there's an episode of like classic Doctor from the 70s or 80s
Yeah.
where the Master, hearing that the Doctor may die if he doesn't get help, just charges headfirst into a place literally called the Death Zone to save him.
I mean,
No-
you gotta
no
save your soulmate, but for murder.
Their relationship. What's funny is they both openly describe each other as my best friend.
Yeah. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's another of those enemies you can kind of just dodge by walking. I do find that kind of funny. I dig the nemesis that get along angle. Okay, I got another thing that we could make a podcast out of.
Oh? What?
Have you ever seen Gargoyles?
I'm familiar with it by reputation.
Namely the fact that it named like half a dozen tropes.
I'm familiar with the Xanathos Gambit, yes.
I knew that you knew that I knew that you knew that I would react like this.
Yeah, I love the Xanathos.
Actually, that's the Batman Gambit. The Xanatos Gambit is, yeah, it doesn't matter what you do. I've rigged the game so that no matter what you do, I win in the end.
Didn't
I
that
get a
never
win out of
end?
this no matter what. Okay.
Didn't that get cancelled?
Yeah, Disney fired Greg Weisman, who is the showrunner. You might recognize his name.
Sounds familiar, but I'm terrible with names.
Young Justice's showrunner.
Oh. He got cancelled off that as well.
Yeah,
or
his shows have terrible luck. Okay, ow, 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 ow. Move, 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 move. Back off, back off. Heal. Okay.
by the way, no matter how long you want this to go on, I do have to leave in 4 hours.
Okay, fine. Sorry, I'm not planning to do an overnight stream. I've never done that before, and I do not intend to start now. Okay.
Well, more, I play D&D in 4 hours.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, let me know how it goes.
Yeah. Oh, thanks.
Hey, I love Tales from D&D campaign. There's a YouTube series I really need to make you sit down and watch. Tales from my D&D campaign.
My character has so far managed to do Brian proud.
How many times have you used gravity as a weapon?
Okay, it's probably my tower. My character is apparently a living key. I don't understand.
Okay. Alright. Okay, so that wasn't actually guarding anything. Okay, that
for the
slope
record,
nearly spent me falling.
No, I don't actually use gravity all that much. I think it's to your left there, I think. There.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I can see it in midair.
I think it's heat.
Right there.
I really, really hate this level.
Yeah, I don't really use gravity as a weapon. Cole is literally playing a Gravimancer though, so he does.
Oh, I love that class. That's one of Matt's better pieces of work.
As opposed to the Blood Hunter, which I think even he admits isn't very good.
Okay, the Blood Hunter has a suicide problem.
Yeah, I think it's like literally designed exclusively for Taliesin to play it, because he's the only guy
it
who...
wasn't made for Taliesin. It was made for Vin Diesel.
Ah, that's... Although I think Taliesin did play it as...
Yes, and I think that character wound up as the campaign final boss.
But, by the way, watch your spoilers, I am planning to drag Cole through. I want to try and drag Cole through at least some of Critical Role.
Where the fuck do I go from here? Okay, we got some sparklies here.
Oh no, yeah, you're a time wizard. You just really like gravity.
Yeah. I mean, gravity and
Yeah.
time are the same force.
Yeah,
Oh,
but... Jank!
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Carl. Yeah, but like the Blood Hunter is exclusively designed for like 3 people who will actually understand how to use it properly.
Yeah. I do like the outfit I've settled on. These fashion souls are great.
Yeah, it really is. Reminds me a bit of the gunslinger fighter that Matt also made.
Which is actually
Again for
okay.
Talisman.
Not Talisman.
Again for Talisman.
That one was for, I think that was Liam, actually.
No. Talisman played
Percy?
the roller. Yeah, Talisman played Percy.
Okay, what is it with Talisman
Liam-
and having characters who are ridiculously important to the main plot?
What's funny though, fun fact, Talisman in that campaign may have the credit for the highest damage in 1 round.
Yeah, I mean, it was an adaptation of Pathfinder's Gunslinger because they started with a Pathfinder campaign and then ported. Could you kindly stop following me, Giant Golem Man?
Yeah, that would explain a lot actually.
What?
That would explain a lot about season 1.
What?
That it used to be Pathfinder.
Yeah. Yeah, it's why they had to rename a few Pathfinder gods for the D&D conversion. Okay. Oh, yeah, well, at least my bloodstain will make it easy to find the way through here. Path ahead. Oh, these are developer.
Oh!
That's a developer soapstone. Oh, good, the yellow ones don't respawn.
Okay, yeah, I need to tell you about me and charisma. So in my stupid plans on my character, I ended up pretty much dumping charisma as a barbarian.
Okay.
Which is already kind of a dumb
Are
idea.
you the only player who can make a damn charisma check? And seriously, where are we supposed to go from here? Okay, I can only think of one place we might get a better
Hold on.
perspective, and I hate this.
I think
hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Hold on. I think it's at the other end by the moth.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I see a path, but I think that's on a higher plane.
So let me put it this way: I've threatened 3 things, and all of them failed.
Oh, hello. There is a path.
Okay, we're apparently idiots, Cole.
What?
Cole has apparently found the path.
Sorry, I'm also sitting here with the stress of not wanting to lose souls.
No, I didn't try to seduce. Okay, yeah, I did half try to seduce that guy, but
Oh yeah. By the way, while I was sick, I missed a session of Brian's D&D campaign.
oh, bummer.
Yeah. Izzy seduced it. What? No, wait. Izzy caused a dragon to seduce her.
Oh, is that what that meme meant?
Yes. To put it bluntly, apparently what happened can be summed up as what? Okay. I'm sorry. My imminent fall. Try path. I think I'm on the path. Is this gonna start twisting and turning? Here. Okay. Okay. Oh,
There's
wow.
certainly-
A 3D illusion just inverted and it's confused me. Is this the place with all the crabs? I think this is the place with all the crabs.
Alright, so
Oh,
let me
wait,
put it
no,
this
not
way.
crabs. Clams.
Let me put my charisma this way. I tried to seduce a guy and ended up and when that failed, I ended up stabbing him in the shoulder.
Okay. Just... Great lightning. Oh, it feels so good having an actual level appropriate. Are those skulls instead of pearls? Yes,
Yeah,
it
I think
is.
they are. It's Dark Souls, what do you expect?
Okay. What the heck did Seath do this time?
Yeah, I have -1 in charisma, and I think my best charisma. And Cole's telling me my best charisma roll was at 11.
I mean, you're not built for this. Yes, that is
Yes, I know, but
in fact what it is.
Yeah, so I keep trying.
Okay, you see that crystal in there?
Yeah.
That is the source
Train
of
catches
Seath's immortality.
All right.
We're going
Just
in.
blow that up. Just run past all the claims. Let's go.
To be fair, they're not hard to dodge. Okay. See that guy there? That's
Yeah.
a cursed statue. And now we
What's-
cutscene. Sigmund. That is the crystal of immortality that has replaced Seath's lack of the scales of immortality. Seath is actually responsible for the death of the dragons.
Okay. In fairness, Cole, I do pretty good on all
By
the
the way,
checks
how's
I'm
that
actually
for a
built
dragon
for.
maid?
Yeah, that's appropriately sized.
Yeah.
See, and you can have small dragons. I love small dragons.
Okay.
But
Alright. First up.
when a dragon is
Break
meant to be
this.
gigantic. Yeah, but I'm actually good at the checks
that
I'm supposed to
shattering
be good at.
is permanent, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, we may kill a lord tonight.
Not a very strong lord, judging by how quickly you chip into his health.
To be fair, I'm using a miracle made by Gwyn, Lord of Sunlight himself. Okay, I don't care about the sword we can get from his tail, so we're just gonna go in here and... 2... Okay, run, because he's about to start breathing. Fair incidental damage from his breath weapon hasn't hurt us much this far. Okay, run, and okay. The other problem is that those things create curse effect, which is an insta-kill status effect. Karen, activate instant kill. Okay, need to get out, need to get loose for a bit. Okay. Get some distance here. Yeah, I think we're gonna one attempt Seath.
Oh, that's nearly disappointing.
This is the power of a warrior of sunlight.
Why is the bottom half of him a squid?
Have you seen the shit he does to everything he encounters?
Okay, yes, but why is... I don't know. Alright. Well, you just one-tricked Seath.
That was the last Lord soul we needed. Abe?
Yeah?
That was the last Lord soul.
I suggest leaving the end game until next time, but...
Yeah. I mean, there's always dragon slaying to do as well, and killing Gwendolyn, but first, we're gonna... Hey.
No, I'm
What?
fine. I'm fine.
Waking up the Kingseeker here.
Not treat me like an old withering snake.
You are an old withering snake. We love you, but you are.
I am pleased. Is it?
I need to warp down.
Then stay still.
Alright. And now we're going
Think
to
that's
travel
a-
in the most disturbing way possible.
I think it's about a good place to end it.
We're going to do something first. We're going to walk into the kiln.
Why can't we just ride on the snake's head?
Because From Software enjoys making you feel weird and gross, and like no amount of showers are going to make this character feel clean again. Okay. First up, we're going to level. We're going to pick up more health. Then we offer the last Lord Soul to the fire. the Lord vessel has been fully sated. We've filled it with the souls of lords, and more importantly, we've collected all 4 lord souls, technically, because we got Nito, the Witch, 2 big chunks of Gwen, and the, and Manus.
Yeah, Cole brings up a good point. Maybe save the,
Oh, we are going to save the final boss for later, but first, I want you to see that. I want to actually enter the. Okay, these are just ghostly knights of Gwen. This is the kiln. We're not gonna go in, but this place is. This is the place where the world was born, where the age of ancients came to its end with the lighting of the first flame.
huh. Fancy.
And also, it's a place with infinitely respawning Black Knights, and lightning doesn't do much to them. That shouldn't surprise me, considering how their boss is the god of lightning. Okay, wall of these down. Actually, no, we'll just... Okay. Move to my Divine Claymore. Black Knight Sword and a Titanite Chunk. Because, yeah, you can just farm Black Knight items here.
This is where the first flame is?
Yep. This is where the Age of the Dragons ended.
Is that what it looks like the day after tomorrow was yesterday?
Okay, no, the ash is because it's the kiln of the first flame. Okay, don't try to use miracles to kill those. Got that. The downside is, my miracles are going to be a little useless against Gwen himself. My power comes from the First Lord. I do find the Silver Knights walking through here kind of creepy, by the way. Like, that's just a conduit of mist that led out here. Good luck. Imminent bonfire. I mean, yeah, that is the original bonfire up ahead. These are some of the Black Knights that Gwen brought with him to light the flame. They are also undead.
Yeah, Moffat had a thing.
Yeah. Okay, let him not get stuck.
That angle made it, because he was standing up like that, the only one because he was standing up like that, it looked like you stabbed him in the butt.
Yep. Oh, that is in fact where we backstabbed Black Knights, actually. Do they guaranteed drop Titanite chunks? I think this might be a guaranteed drop.
Alright, so we just go into a bonfire and then stopping, or?
Oddly enough, there is no bonfires past here. There is only the fight. But we're here to farm Black Knights.
Alright, because I am...
Yeah. I believe they will drop their... I believe their armor is in here somewhere. And I wouldn't mind throwing their armor on as my leg armor. Yeah. Like, this was once a temple to the First Flame. However, something changed.
Shit happened.
Gwen came here and linked the fire.
To what?
Himself.
Oh.
He is the fuel. The First Flame was going out. It needed a new fuel source. Gwen decided to sacrifice himself to prolong the Age of Light.
That was nice, though.
Not really. It kind of destroyed the... The world is supposed to fade into an Age of Dark. Like, cosmically speaking, humanity is supposed to ascend to basically rule the cosmos. Because humanity is of the Dark Soul. Gwen kind of ruined that. Huh, there's a wall around this place as well, which is kind of weird. Dropped a Black Knight sword. There's one that has a chance to drop the halberd up ahead, which is the most busted weapon in Dark Souls 1. Place your bets. Does this tell us to jump off? Liar.
So
Okay, there used to be one that said jump off.
So what exactly are we here for?
Kill Gwyn. Link the fire ourselves and inherit the flame. That is what we were actually here for, though.
Won't that just cause the same problem?
Yep. But it buys the universe more time.
Fair enough, I guess. Okay, and yeah, fair enough.
How does the Black Knight set look with this gear? I think it looks okay.
Sorry if I'm a bit slow, chat. I'm kind of...
You're fading.
Yeah, well, I've been in this chat with you for 3.5 hours.
Hey, did you at least enjoy it? Rambling Marvel at me. Actually, I will say there is something else we might be doing in the near future.
Oh, yeah?
So I'm debating what I'm doing when I get my first payout from Twitch. There's the first... Oh, there's Gwyn.
Oh, can we see him from here?
Yeah, see him right there? The guy with the big flaming sword that my shield will not stop, actually. Yeah, let's see if we can get a better angle on him.
You were saying?
I'm either going to buy a stream deck, or... Sorry. I might just buy Eco for you and Catherine. And myself. Eco is... let's just say it's the new... it's a game that was made from the ground up to be, the successor to Tekkit, really.
Huh.
Okay. It is a full environmental simulation. Animals do not infinitely respawn. The pollution you make from your machines can cause problems, so you have to actually sustainably build a civilization that can destroy the asteroid that's going to destroy your planet. And it has things like, you get XP bonuses from having a nice house, and from eating a variety of food. But we are going to have to specialize due to the way the game mechanics work.
So that's multiplayer?
Yep, I will have to rent a server, but my Minecraft server's not in use, so I can just use that money elsewhere. Do you want to see Gwen? I will not even try to fight back. I'll just shield, because... You know what? I'll throw on one of my Rings of Sacrifice, so that we don't lose anything from this, because I feel like we should at least see him since we're here.
No, the thing we demoed was Terra Nil, which is a game that which is a demo I want to see
Praise the
Drake do.
sun, try humanity. Okay, here he is. Call this a preview for those of you who are here for it. Check this man out. He just tried to Sparta kick me. That is a grab attack. That is the god that is currently keeping the flame lit. And he is failing.
So why do we want the universe? Why do we want it to keep the fire going instead of cooling on the edge of darkness?
Because then the abyss will consume the world, and you remember what the abyss is like, right?
Ah, so we're just fucked up beyond saving at this point.
Yeah, because Gwyn made a mistake that we'll cover in Dark Souls 3's DLC.
Can we unfuck the universe?
Yes, in fact, we will be doing that in Dark Souls 3. I will be following a quest guide so that we can.
Thank you.
See him? Like, seriously, look at how majestic this guy is. Now, you want to hear the sad note?
What?
That. He is sadly really easy to parry. Like, I've managed to parry him how many times?
Did you just punch?
Yes, I just punched God in the face. Yeah.
No. Did you just punch him with the balls?
Yes. And I'm doing it again. I can clip this.
Oh my god, this is hilarious.
Yes. After Manus, this really is tough. Yeah, we just punch him in the face to knock him down, and then... Oh, we punch him in the balls to knock him down in the face to kill him. Of course, if we don't actually dodge, that happens. Oh, are you looking forward to this fight now, Abe?
Well, watching you actually, parry him properly.
Now imagine me when I'm actually using a real weapon to do that fight and a real spring set.
Does it go to the same... Do you attack him at the same place?
No, actually, yes, I believe we will be shanking him in the, penis.
Oh my god.
But we're not going to do that because, unfortunately, once we beat him, we are forced into New Game Plus, so we cannot do any of the other optional bosses.
Fair enough. Alright.
So, I'm just going to warp us to where we're going to need to be for our next fight.
And then I'm gonna go.
Because on Monday, we're going to start with Calamite.
And on my Monday, I'm going to watch you fail it.
Yeah. So,
Have I told you, Cole, how we're getting Drake into the heist?
Okay, the alternate character that you can speak of, because I don't think anyone involved watches the VODs.
No, I don't mean that. I mean, Drake's plan stayed inside the bag of holding with a straw.
It works.
Yeah, like we actually sat down at the end of the session and crunched some, and actually debated it around, and
Yes,
yeah,
it is possible. It's just a terrible idea, because if anything goes wrong with that straw, I'm up a creek.
anything goes wrong, you have 10 minutes of air.
Yeah. Don't worry. I have the luck of I have the devil's own luck.
Yeah, so the plan is... Ooh, that's something I'm gonna have to remember.
What?
You're gonna be trying to hold a straw out of a small opening while Ryan falls at several hundred feet a minute.
It's not a short straw.
Actually, that just means you catch more wind if there's more of it outside.
Who is breathing like someone who has asthma?
Me?
Oh, also here's the prayer animation.
Yeah, the problem is, Drake, any significant...
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
that-
right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that might be a small problem. Yeah, Drake's gonna have a few rolls because if any significant part of that is outside when Ryan jumps off the boat, it means it'll catch the wind.
Yeah.
So that's probably gonna be a dex check not to drop your straw.
Yep. One moment while I just quickly get geared up so that we can just drop straight in. Actually, let me just show you this, because this is the Black Knight sword, which I cannot wield even two-handed. It requires too much dexterity. We're going to use the Lightning Bastard sword for the Calamite fight, because he's a dragon, so he's weak to lightning.
Thank you for making me think of that, Cole. I'll scribble that somewhere.
Stop helping him, Cole, please.
No, please, keep helping me.
Yeah. 'Cause thank you for hanging out with me, by the way, buddy.
No,
Oh,
it's
here's
fine.
a hilarious thing. Marvelous Chester here actually has something really special about him I learned about last night. He has a skeleton that no other character in the game uses.
There's a bug up there, lads! There's a spider! We fucking saw it!
Okay. Ouch. I'd say I hope it gets better, but as I understand it, asthma doesn't do that.
I mean, my mum's did, maybe.
But here's the thing about Marvelous Chester. The developers who programmed him were later the leads on Bloodborne.
Huh.
Yeah, they prototyped a lot of the Bloodborne movement mechanics with Marvelous Chester.
Oh, that's cool.
So he's actually a really hard fight because he's using the Bloodborne fighting style, which is way more agile. I'm just getting us in front of the fog door so that we'll load in there on Monday. So we can have our first death to Calamite. I'm going to raid out to Pengu because... might as well tell him. Yeah, I decided to just grind to upgrade my weapon and started having so much fun that I streamed until 1 in the morning. Kinda sad Gwydion didn't show up. You know, any of the European guys from Godhood?
Yeah, fair enough.
I hear it. Also, he was actually... Chester was supposed to invade you here as you try to get to the door using those dogs as a screen. So yeah, that's fun.
Alright, I'm gonna head off, man.
Fair enough, my friend. Alright, I'm just
I've
gonna go
gotta
straight to
rest
stream
up.
ending. Oh shit, I need to get the next Miracle of Sound song isolated so that we can use it for, the next, stream intro. I need to get, actually, Fire's Fate is going to be the one for 3. I'll need to do it. So yeah, join me next time. I think it's literally just you and Fan right now, eh? But yeah, join me next time as we kill Gwyn and his son and Calamite, because I think those are the only 3 bosses I haven't killed other than Priscilla, and I can't kill Priscilla because, well, Grok would try to kill me if I killed his waifu. Okay, he's not on, but...
You're not killing Priscilla.
Okay, one of his friends is playing Heart Gold Soul Silver. Sand is new to streaming, but he's kind of fun. So I'm going to send us in there because I don't remember if he's nuzlocking or anything special, but go give Sand some love. Give him like 5 minutes of your time, Fan.
Alright, if it's for Pokemon, I might as well stick around for a few minutes.
It's a Heart Gold Soul Silver run. Alright, I'm able to send you out now, so I'm going to try to time that to when Fan would see it, so see you on the other side.
Can you stay in chat?
I will stay in chat. And send
Just let me know when... Yeah, just let me know when people can't hear us.
Okay, let me just open up Sand's chat and end my stream.